Hi. Hi, Matt. Welcome in. Yes, you just saw the last little bit of my current starting soon screen, which is decorating my Christmas tree, which has been nice to have, by the way. The tree, I mean, decorated. It's brought me a good deal of joy, a good deal. This is my first real time having like an actual tree, Christmas tree that isn't just this tiny one behind me, because that's what Laura and I used for a few years. Laura is good. She's currently making us turkey meatballs and spaghetti. Very nice of her. I'm appreciative. Hi, Aunt. Hi, Arctic. Hi, Shakira. Hi, Isaac. Shakira, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Hi, Chaos. Libe, congratulations on getting first today. Hello, Space Laura. Hi, Amethyst. Notice at this time, there's about a second and a half where you just stare into the camera and it feels like breaking the fourth wall. Awkward. Hi, Ryuin. That's okay, Charlie. Good luck with your homework. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that very much. How were your days without me? It feels like it's been a really long time to me. My last stream was Friday, but usually I stream Saturdays and Mondays. So feels like I kind of had like a weird break, which I didn't ask for. Yesterday I was supposed to stream, but I fell asleep on my couch after work and I just couldn't get up. I was so tired. Yesterday was brutal. Why was it brutal, Shakira? Arctic, you have a theory about lost records. You put in VC chat and you have a good feeling about it? Oh my god. Well, I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out. And you've been okay currently in game in an Overwatch game? I know, Ryu, and I was so sad too. I was so sad to cancel stream yesterday, especially because I didn't stream Saturday, so I was missing you extra. But yeah, I was so tired. I kept being like, can I get up and go get ready? And then I would fall asleep a little again. And then I'd be like, what about now? And then I'd be like, no, I'm falling asleep again. Replaying Pokemon Sword. I wonder how you will like it in comparison. I guess it's not super comparable to ZA because it's not a Legends game. I was gonna say, oh, another Legends game, but it's not. I hope you enjoy it. Got called into work 2 hours early, Shakira, because they were behind. And then the person who was supposed to take over for you no-showed. So you worked 10 to, oh my god. That's awful, Shakira. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would never do that. I would perish. But it's hard to say no in situations like that. ZA and Sword are both good. I'm glad. So, EP, do you have tomorrow off? I hope that you do. I hope you can rest after that. All your other games besides ZA are bad because they don't have toxic force femme Yuri. What's the point of them then? What is the point? You gotta have your Yuri. You have to have it, especially toxic. You do, but you gotta wake up early and go out anyway. What do you have to do? Arctic, so you know how her and Autumn at the start kept mentioning how they're forgetting something. I think what they're forgetting is a person as a whole. And the thing that happened was that person's death. I'm thinking, what if the Lost Records title means they're forgetting times where they were with said friend before they were killing and the group blames themselves? Interesting. I'd say I'm excited to see how you feel about where it goes. I love theorizing. Theorizing is so much fun. So maybe you're not completely off base. We'll see. I won't say anything. But I'm so glad you're playing it. Lost Records is a video game by the people who made Life is Strange that came out earlier this year. And it is in the format of 2 tapes. So how far are you, like halfway into tape 1 now? Perhaps. Gotta go for a drive, then gotta socialize with people I'd rather not socialize with because they grind your gears. Oh, you sound like an old person when you say that. They grind my gears. If my dad heard you say that, he would be delighted. He loves to use that one. And you think so? Yeah, okay. Tape 1 of Lost Records is like a little bit of a slow burn. It's good, but it's not as crazy. It's not as wacky, but tape 2 is crazy and wacky and very emotional. I really liked the second half of tape 1. I always sound like an old person. Wait, what was your listening age on Spotify, Shakira? I feel like it was probably young. Rio, and today you had your first Chinese class. I was wondering how that went. It's been on my mind. It was so great. I feel like I've really found a passion, and the teacher was very nice. And despite not being Chinese language native, I can tell she knows her stuff. Next class is in 2 weeks. I'm gonna learn all the characters from today's class. Oh, good luck with your studying. Good luck with your studying. I love to learn, but I am not a great studier, unfortunately. I wish I was better at it. It's just like hard to sit down and focus. But I wish I was better at it, like I said. Your listening age was 64. Oh my God, Shakira. Indicative. I think mine was a year older than I am. I think it was 28 and I'm 27. Chaos, socialize. Please don't curse. I'm impressionable and you don't want me learning bad habits. Relatable. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my last few days, but they were slightly emo. Hi Kay, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, if I live in the state of Rhode Island in the United States, and if you don't know, there's actually a mass shooting that happened here on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, and my state is really small. It's like 50 minutes to drive across it. So regardless of where I live in Rhode Island, I would love to like say how close it was to me, but that would dox me. It's still very affecting. So it's been kind of a stressful few days, unfortunately. My work was canceled on Sunday. I was supposed to open on Sunday, but we didn't open the cafe that day out of respect. And yeah, it's been kind of heavy. I did work yesterday and today, and like everybody is very sad. Everyone's very sad who I've worked with, or who's come in, and they've all been like, stay safe, or like, are you doing okay? Or like, thank you for being open. And it's been nice to see other people. I feel like it's grounding in situations like this, but yeah, it's been kind of stressful. But yeah, very scary. Yes, I have been resting a lot. I also unfortunately got my period that day, so I've been sleeping a lot. I've been doing a lot of sleeping. I've been doing a lot of resting. Yeah, what's really unfortunate about it is that they have no idea who did it. They have no idea. I don't know if you've read it all about it, but it happened at Brown University, and like they have no leads. And it's crazy because it was on Saturday. And so I think that's why everybody here is really stressed and like not doing well, because it's like, where is this guy? You know what I mean? Right, Shakira, right. I know, and like that isn't even the only thing that happened this weekend. It happened lots of other places. Yeah. Float like a Laura and sting like a bee. Well said, Arctic. Hi, Sunny, welcome in. But yeah, I think everybody will be able to rest much easier once that guy is caught, but right now it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen soon. So, like I said, I worked today. When I worked, it was empty. Nobody was here. Hi, Tara, welcome in. Oh my, I've been Terrated. Hello. Welcome in, gamers. What were you guys up to? You were chatting, I see. I'm curious what you were chatting about. We are playing some Animal Crossing today, so we're just doing some catching up first. Saying hey. But everybody check out Tara's Diary. Wonderful streamer, super kind, super cool, and has like kind of a collage-y, cute aesthetic, kind of like mine, that I really admire, so highly recommend. Hi, Victory. Hi, Blake. Welcome in. Hi, Sky. Yes, it is a Persona 5 chat box. You're working on some emotes today. Ended off with lots of chatting. That sounds wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Sugar, hi! Thank you so much for resubscribing. Take me back to Florida. How was your trip? I know you said it was kind of stressful. But yes, raiders, if you need to raid and run, please take care of yourself. Do your thing, de-stream. But if you want to hang out, we're happy to have you. Princess Kristen Rose. Oh, a princess. And yes, I love Persona 5. It's one of my 2 favorite games. That and Life is Strange are my faves. But Sugar, thank you again for resubscribing. It's great to see you. I gotta write you on my little subby board. Ugh, I've got a blanket on my lap I just tossed away. If you subscribe to this channel, you get your name on a board. And here is Sugar's name. Da-da-da, thank you, Sugar DNA. We appreciate you. Now we've spoken about Spotify Wrapped, I'm trying to work out how my listening age was so high. I'm really curious. Victory, thank you so much for the follow. Sky, you love both those games so much. They're really the best. They are really my faves. Ryu, and at least work wasn't busy. Yeah. It's been tough. It's been a lot. But thank you for being here and listening to me talk about it. Sugar, I'm so sorry you had a tough family trip. Oh my god. This family my sister is getting married into has me questioning. T, why are you questioning? Just binged Persona 5 last year. It was so fun. I would give anything to play that game again for the first time. I would love to. It is the best. Kay, it's been a minute. How have you been? I hope you've been well. And thank you. I'm glad you like my dress. It's a little cold for it, but I'm wearing it anyway. Wham is more 80s, right? I don't know who I listened to earlier than 80s. Any classical, Shakira? I bet that counts. And Kay, you did. I hope you've been feeling well since then. Sugar, you cried more than you wanted to because of how mean her mother-in-law is. Oh dang, that's tea. I'm sorry to hear it. Sky, you'd love to play it again, but it's a really long game. I feel the same way. Also, don't cue songs. I should turn that off. We're just listening to YouTube right now. Sorry, let me turn that channel point redeem off. Okay. No worries, Charlie, no worries. My B fact must have been incorrect. B said Kingdom Hearts wrong, sorry. Hey, Kingdom Hearts is up there, but it's not one of my top 2 favorites. Maybe it's like number 4. And hi, Brim, welcome in, no worries. Yeah, maybe ABBA, Shakira, that could have added to your age. Get a deep dive into my liked songs now. Yes, tell us some old ones. And you find it really funny, the only thing you know about Persona 5 is that you have a friend obsessed with it who told me I remind him of Futaba. W, I guess. I would say that's a W for sure. I love Futaba. And I can see it a little bit. I feel kind of left out of this whole Spotify Wrapped thing because I use YouTube Premium. I love YouTube Premium, Ryuin. I love YouTube Premium. When I had a corporate job, I had YouTube Premium and I watched YouTube videos all the time when I took the train. Oh, and I miss it. I don't have it now because it's expensive, but I wish I did. Sugar, you're a super graphic ultra modern fishbone today. Such a good one. Victory! Oh my god, thank you for giving 5 subs. What the heck? That's so nice of you. Thank you very much. I gotta write those on my board. That's so epic. Thank you for the level 2 hype train. Especially coming in here for the first time. I really appreciate that. Well, I will be writing them on my board. My December board. Okay, one of them went to Cruzal. But yeah, before this, I was talking about how I have had kind of a rough few days, so I extra appreciate it. Some good things are, Laura and I have been making really good progress watching Stranger Things. We've been trying to rewatch it. And we are now like over halfway through season 2. And man, not watching a show for a really long time, boy, do you forget stuff. I forgot so much more than I thought I did. One sub went to MagZig0712. Another went to Vlashtim. Right now we're listening to jazzy Nintendo music, unless that just changed. I'm like, this sounds a little different. I might have to check on that. One went to Old Nathonius. Good name. Nathonius. And then the last one went to Rez the Hunter. Oh, this means I have to wear my sub goal headband, which is so exciting. Hi Riri, welcome in. All right, here's the board update of December subbies. Thank you again. Victory. Hi Sunset Blonde, welcome in. All is well, it's great to see you. It's time to be a bee coblin. Started pathing the shopping area yesterday. Ooh, that's exciting, Riri. Would not watch something for a week and would forget. Sky, I'm the same way. I have a terrible memory. It's actually the worst. Brim, how are you doing, by the way? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Literally all the artists I could find are 80s and 90s. Well, apparently if you like 80s and 90s music, your taste is very old. You're 65. Sugar, unfortunate news. John Cena tapped out on Saturday, even though his motto, never give up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it. And Ant, you about Persona 5. It's funny as someone with no context, because what do you mean? You remind me of the character with the hermit card theme. That is Futaba's vibe. Futaba do be giving hermit, but she's lovable and enjoyable. Hi Quinn, welcome in. And hi Purple Toad. Was just cleaning my bathroom with strong chemicals and now brain hurt, migraine. Oh, I'm sorry, Ant. I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, chemicals do be doing that to your brain. Brain no like chemicals. I'm putting my little markers in my jar. If you hear jar sounds, which you perhaps do. Trying to get your attention. What do you have? What's up, Quinn? What's up? If you ever want to get my attention and you're not getting it, I recommend redeeming Highlight My Message. It's one of the channel point redeems, and it works really well. Decided you won't be going to Japan this summer in favor of getting a job. You'll be going to California to go to Warped Tour 2026. Oh, that's so exciting. Does Warped Tour not travel around as much these days? Because it always came to my hometown when I was younger. But I also don't know how much it goes to like places in Canada. But regardless, that's really exciting. Warped only goes to the big cities now. Oh, it's tragic. Amethyst, you created a playlist of music from the Fallout 4 game, then the show. Your son likes listening to it, and that means you're listening age 70 something. Oh no! Yeah, I guess if you have any like vintagey playlists. I've got Washington, Long Beach, Montreal, Mexico City. Okay, so not as many as there used to be. Ooh, we got a really good emote from that chest. It looks like this. It's a little walking cat. Thank you again for the hype train. And Sky, thank you for redeeming your daily fishbone. If you don't know, in Animal Crossing, what we're doing is I'm making an island inspired by the game Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, which we talked about a little bit earlier on stream. It's by the people who made the game Life is Strange. And it's really good and very queer. And if you're unfamiliar with it, it's set in a small, like, 90s town. So that's kind of what we're going for. Small 90s town. Need to play it. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Big fan here. Arctic has just started playing it and is liking it so far, so it's not too long. It's not a huge commitment. Sugar, when they tore the palace down here in Michigan, basically was like the end of Warped for us, since there isn't a good place to hold it now. Oh, that's so sad. And Pickles is snuggling in. Ah, Pickles is Sugar's perfect cat. So hello, Pickles. Earlier, Laura and I, when we were watching Stranger Things, I asked Laura what she thought the name of the Duffer Brothers is, like what each of their names are, because neither of us knew. If you don't know, the Duffer Brothers are the directors of Stranger Things, the creators, and her guesses were Gruff and Luff. You know, Gruff Duffer and Luff Duffer? That sounds pretty correct, right? I think so. Especially Luff. And then later she decided it would actually be better if their names were Duff Duffer and Luff Duffer. So I just had to share that with you. I stand by good names. Quality names. I also, to continue the silliness of Laura, if you don't know, Laura is my wife. I have to show you this coffee she made. Was this morning? Look at this face. I said, she was like, what do I draw in my coffee? And I was like, make a scary monster. It's not much of a monster. It's so cute. It has the biggest nostrils. It's adorable. I love it. But yes, anyways, I think those are most of my updates. Sky, thank you for the follow. I didn't do a great job introducing myself. My name is B. I'm a queer lady. I'm gay married. I have a cat. And I love him. His name is Tate. I'm 27. I do fashion design streams, and I play Animal Crossing, and I play lots of other things too. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm happy to have you here. Ryuan, isn't it so terrifying, right? It looks like a pig ex scrub daddy in the best way possible, and I see that. I see that. Okay. I think it's time we moved over to Animal Crossing. Very slay intro, thank you very much. We love to slay here. Yes, we do worship Laboomba. If you don't know who Laboomba is, she's Blonde Blazer. Blonde Blazer from Dispatch, which we played last week. We finished last week. But here we are in Velvet Cove. It's been a hot minute since we were last here. Vivian says, good grief, Swan. I was about to catch the most exquisite bug, but it eluded me at the very last second. I know I shouldn't give up, but I'm terribly frustrated. Thank you for letting me vent, darling. You're the best. Okay. Quinn, you and Luna took your daughter to B&O Railroad for the Polar Express Christmas event. She's 5. She cried and got scared of Santa. Oh, that's so fair. Santa's kind of scary. Sunny, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you for the 20 months. Oh my god. Ooh la la. And if you do not know, I have this Widowmaker redeem where I will talk like Widowmaker for 3 minutes if you redeem it. So, bonjour. Bonjour. My name is Widowmaker. And thank you. Thank you very much, Sunny Anomaly, for resubscribing. I am doing a really good job writing your name. Really, really good. Here it is, in yellow. Sunny. I did not do a great job writing it. Step into my parlor. And thank you very much for the lurk. Here we have... Oh! Imperial Keke. Thank you for the tap-on, baby. Very nice, very nice. I missed you all very, very much over the weekend. Very much. I was walking around Hogwarts saying that. That is so funny, Sugar. I was thinking of doing that command earlier, but realized the raiders would not understand. I have not practiced my French accent in a few days, unfortunately. I need to get back on it. What to wear? What to wear? Ooh la la! When Pickles isn't on me, I'll get one photo. Please share. Guess you made $150 last night. How'd you make $150? That's good money. $150 is good money. Okay, what to wear? What haven't I worn in a minute? Ryu, and I'm curious if you have any specific like plans for studying. If you have any tactics that you are employing to memorize these characters to get good. I haven't worn these jeans yet. So it's raining in my town, like I said. I don't know that I have. I could wear this hat. I do really like this hat. It's a good hat. Maybe this might be a little funky for us. Yeah, I think you did share the alligator photos, Sugar. They looked really cool. They were looking kind of cool. Tepon Widow is crazy. Tepon Widow. Sold some free AirPods I got. Oh my god, I would have bought those AirPods from you. That's pretty sick though. You love free money. I'm hoping to use some of my Christmas money to buy some AirPods because mine are janky. Hi Frostrea, welcome in. Thanks for redeeming your daily fishbone. Shakira, you're a great study method. You used to throw your phone down the side of your bed because if you wanted to go and get it, it was too much effort to pull my bed out. So I would end up studying for like 7 hours because there was nothing better to do. Honestly, smart. I find it really funny that people who own Tepon Baby have no idea they've made such an impact on you and a bunch of random people that have never been there ever. I know, we didn't even eat there. We didn't even eat at Tepon Baby. They were booked up. They said, we'll be booked up for 2 hours. And we had to pack. It was our last night in Tokyo, so. Life goals, go to Tepon Baby and actually eat there. I have some stuff from last time that I'm like, I feel like I finished decorating an area, but now I want to go see it before I put everything away. The Tepon Baby command won't work again now because it has a 30-minute cooldown. Hi, Scholar, welcome in. I was actually just thinking about you. How are you doing today? And hi, Rainbow. Thanks for redeeming your daily fishbone. Everybody should go follow Half Elven Scholar, wonderful streamer. Plays some Infinity Nikki, is very lore knowledgeable, something I appreciate about them. My curiosity on what the food is like there is insatiable. It will weigh on my mind forever. Shakira, Laura made some joke the other day about your insatiable curiosity about Amish people. You're on school holidays, so you have time off. That's awesome. That's awesome. Happy time off. We love to have some time off. So the area we decorated last time was right here. We decorated this little, it's giving cul-de-sac. And it definitely has, it's got good vibes. It's got good energy. It's got the look of the island that I'm trying to create. There's still much to be done, much to be decorated. And we also have some more villager homes to decorate, which may be what we start with. We will see. Gonna get a new cat and stream so much. Oh, you're really getting a new cat? That's so exciting. I don't know if there are Amish people in the UK. Gotta go on an Amish person world tour. Wow. I wonder if there are. You should do some looking into it. Is being Amish like more of an American phenomenon? I also really gotta fix this code that I have. Low-key, kind of want to like, oh, but I think I decided it needed to be bigger, and that is my problem. I need to like really get into it. I didn't see a response for you, and sorry. TLDR, I'll be using a dedicated app for writing the characters with the stylus, and unfortunately, I see, okay. Also, looking stuff up is good too. So I finally time traveled back to September. If you don't know, I have a September island and I was just in November, so finally moved us back a little bit. I should say hello to some of my villagers. They're probably missing me. Raymond, it's time to leave. I'm really sad about it, but Raymond's gotta go. Raymond's gotta get out of here. Oh, it looks like Bo has something on his mind, but I won't be letting him say it because he's staying here forever. So just in case he's gonna ask to leave, I will be hitting him. He's gotta stand a good distance from me though. Oh, whoopsie. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay, that's interesting, Scholar. I'm glad to have this context from you. You're pretty sure it's a American exclusive denomination. Interesting. You know, that kind of thing would happen in America. The things that happen here, this is just too big of a country. They gotta make it smaller. Let's see if I have KK Dixie. I think I do not. KK, I don't. Okay, I will be purchasing it. Relates to the Puritan settlement, I believe. I feel like you're right. Thanks for the lurk, Brim. Question of the day, if you could have any fictional character as a man crush Monday or woman crush Wednesday, who would you choose? Well, my number one woman crush Wednesday is Chloe Price from Life is Strange, so I'm gonna say that. They're considered a sect in the UK. Dude. You have too many, Laura. Well, pick one. Pick one. Today is Tuesday, so what would that be? What would that be for Tuesday? Thing crush Tuesday? That would be better for Thursday. Twink crush Tuesday? I agree though. Tough to just pick one. I was able to do it because I have a #1 Blorbo, but that's difficult for some people, and I respect that. Okay, I'm gonna buy these items. Tussle with me Tuesday. Yes, I'm aware of the importance of recognizing tones, Ryuan, so it makes sense you'll need to be doing a lot of listening. It sounds very hard. They do a thing called Rumspringa, where they basically send 16 to 18-year-olds into the general public to try and scare them into staying Amish. Right. I think you've told us about that, and that's crazy. It's like a pretty evil thing to do. Do I want a table? I think I want this one, maybe. I find it really funny that I live exactly where Shakira would like to, because it is Amish Central, but I would like to be anywhere else, actually. Trying to trade places. Tradesies. I think I'm okay. Cheryl Blossom and Link. Good choices. And low-key, Link counts for both. Link is my man crush Monday and my woman crush Wednesday and my twink crush Tuesday. Arctic, if a streamer rated me and said, I'll give you 100 Nook Miles tickets to give me Arctic from your chat and keep him in mind, would you do it? I would absolutely not do it. I think that each chatter, each person in this community is invaluable. No, I don't think you could bribe me to have one of you not come back. I think it would be impossible. You could offer me $1,000 of real cash money and I would be saying no. I see that Laura is stringing all of them together to say one word. Link, Side and Beetle, Zelda, but the Twilight Princess had bought a version. Anyway, whatever Laura's saying. I think it's time I finally dealt with this. I just don't want to. It's so annoying to have to make it bigger. I am not very into custom designing. I will be honest. It is not super my thing. I think what I did is I like really chaotically cut this into fourths, like an image, and then went with it. So I think this time I'll have to cut it into like 3 across, up and down. That's gonna be a little tricky. What's the deal with the Amish people? Are they a religion? I've only heard the name. I think they're just people who like have a certain lifestyle, and maybe religion is like sometimes part of it. Spiraling down the many beautiful, wonderful Dragon Age women. Ballad scholar. Laura, not you typing in that font. What is that? That's terrifying. Not saying that and then just saying anyways. That's not acceptable. Like, that's terrifying. I have to pin it. I have to pin it. Okay. I think that I downloaded an image of this spooky portal, but okay, maybe I'll check my downloads first. First and foremost, did you get possessed for a sec? I think Laura might be getting possessed regularly. I think we need to talk about that. It's concerning to everyone involved. Doo, doo, doo. Okay, well, I have the I have this image pulled up, and I'm gonna just like I'm gonna divide it. 4,000 divided by 3. Oh, okay. I think I got this. Don't worry. I'm gonna do some sectioning off. It's like, I really feel like I need to mark lines onto this. The abyss making, I've really been putting this off because I feel like I don't know if I can work on the abyss in a way that is fun to watch, but I also really want it to be done. Amish people are a denomination slash introversionist sect. Classification depends on where you're from, but they basically reject all modernity and anything modern because the belief system they follow believes in its downfall of humanity. Yes. That sounds so American. Oh, American people, why are we like this? Why are we like this? I'm hoping maybe I could do this in Canva. I don't use Canva very much, to be honest. It's not my favorite. But let's see if I like upload this picture of the abyss. If I could do it there. Like ideally, I feel like I would do this in Procreate. I think it would work best there. It's the platform I enjoy using the most. Laura, let's use our words and not the Ouija board. I agree with that. I think that's correctly said. Oh my god, and congratulations on getting VIP. That's huge. I must allocate that to you immediately. I gotta go find it. I gotta go hunt it down. Let's see. Community, roles manager, hype, major slay. Can I have VIP for my birthday? You can't, unfortunately. I even made my real life friends work to be VIP. I didn't just give it to them. Kind of shady of me in retrospect. And you are the 12th VIP on this channel. Congratulations. Don't worry, we still have 38 spots. I have 84 channel points. Let's go, I'm poor. Let's go, 84 channel points, woo! Okay, I feel like maybe I have to do this. Maybe I have to do this for Procreate. One sec. Just like don't know a good program to cut an image into quadrants like this, right? Hi Miwa, welcome in. How's it going? It's great to see you. We're redoing this abyss path that I have here. Yes, that is what we're doing. And it's going okay. Let's see. Abyss. Lost records. You're just gonna hang out with me while I do this. We'll just chit chat while I do it because I don't think I can hook this up right now. I hope you don't mind. But it's gonna be worth it in the end. It's gonna look nice. We're all gonna be happy, and then we can decorate this area, which is exciting. You're good. Yay, I'm glad. I'm glad you're good. I'm happy to hear it. But yes, the abyss I have here is just like a little too small. Unfortunately. You can turn on like, you get to just hang out with my little guy. Maybe we should go see a villager. While I do this. Wonder what villager we can hang out with. There is a dedicated ACNH site, but I don't think it will cut my image into thirds, but I could be wrong. I would love to hear the Amish people check out Tears by Sabrina Carpenter. I wonder what they would think of it. I have VIP and have never gotten daily fishbone. Something about that feels strange. I wonder how many you would have, Ant, if you had gotten daily fishbone. But we'll go hang out at Nora's. Ordered some breakfast and it was meant to come as like a bagel sandwich. It did not. It's a mess. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel like ordering breakfast can sometimes be a risk, but it shouldn't have to be. Anyways, here we are. We're hanging out at Bella's for a minute. Arctic, you're playing Uma Musume? How is that going? I hope it's going well. Let's see. I need to turn on snapping. Do you guys have any programs that you would recommend for cutting an image into quadrants or whatever it is? Groups of 3? Cutting one image into 9 evenly? No. Do you understand a horse got released called Manhattan Cafe? I rerolled my account 45 times. Now I finally... You rerolled your account 45 times? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. 45. Was it worth it? Was it all worth it? I hope so. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Let's see. I'm hoping that Procreate will like kind of tell me when the image is in thirds. It's not. It's not doing that. It'll tell me when it's in half. Oh, Bella's singing along. She sounds so good. She sounded like a little scary for a second there, I'll be honest. But she mostly sounds so good. Am I dressed up as Swan? Arctic, I am. I am called Swan in this game. Doesn't Procreate have a grid you can turn on? I don't know. I have on snapping. I wonder if I could turn on a grid. Miwa, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. I have been doing okay. Life has been not the most ideal. Space Laura, can I recruit you to come into this room? I would love to. But I'm doing okay. I'm like very glad to be here on stream. I'm very glad. Laura is, I'm adopting Laura as my tech guru in this moment. Space Laura, how do you think I can chop this image into 9 images? Oh. Do you have any ideas for me? Is there any way that you think I could do this well?
Okay. I think I would.
They say hi.
Hi! Hi, y'all! I think I'm gonna push these together.
Okay. Do you think they're even? I don't know.
Oh!
That's my question. How do you make them even? How have I been? Well said. Ooh, check out this code and see if it comes in purple. Thanks, Amethyst. I will check that out. I didn't say hi. I said wild Space Laura sighting. So no hi to ants.
Oh, okay, okay.
Laura turned on a grid.
Yeah, I'm kind of cool.
Laura, Laura's such a genius. I'm so glad I recruited you. It was all worth it. It was maybe all worth it.
No.
Ask Laura if they think Hero Brine is real. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
We don't know what that is. Hi, Stanley. Welcome in. Taking credit for my idea. Don't worry, Arctic. You are getting all of the grid credit. Laura's doing a pretty good job. Laura's figuring it out. You were thinking about us today. Oh, it's great to see you. I've missed your presence, Stanley. Are you enjoying Bella's singing? She sounds kind of crazy. I kind of want to like zoom in creepily on her face. I can't tell if I'm enjoying it or slowly going insane. Maybe both. Oh, she got changed for us. My brother finally texted to ask about my Christmas present, only for it to be a game you already own. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear it. What did your brother get you? Now she's cleaning. Herobrine is the Minecraft creepypasta character. People in the early 10s were like, Herobrine is real, 2012 sighting. I bet that Laura wouldn't believe in Herobrine.
You're speaking for me, huh?
Laura's offended that I spoke for them.
Okay, I think that's how you.
Okay, thank you.
And then
I'll just cut it from there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Laura did a great job. We're trying to get me something else, but it's just very funny. Expedition 33. That is very funny. It's, I guess, unfortunate that he didn't know that you already had it. So Laura created a grid for me that is super helpful. And I'm gonna like size my abyss a little bit differently too. But hopefully this won't take me too long. Oh my god, Cass, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Scholar. What the heck, that was so nice of you. Very extremely sweet. We love the one and only half elven Scholar here, so that is great. Very slay. Huge, major, epic. I will be writing that on my board. Very tep-on baby of you to help me. I agree. Sorry for the delay. No, it's okay, Stanley. That's totally fine. No worries at all. Take your time. All right, here is Scholar on my board. Courtesy of Chaos. Thank you again. So kind. But yes, Stanley, seriously, no rush. It's totally okay. And Miwa, thank you for the love. Let me show you. So this is what I'm doing right now. I would connect to my iPad if I could, but it's convoluted. But I'm taking this image of an abyss and I'm just like cutting it into 6 images. But it should not take me too terribly long now that I have a grid. I'm just gonna like duplicate it a bunch. Okay, we had a good time with Bella, but we will leave her now. Yeah, Laura, can you please elaborate on that pinned message, please? Because I think we need to know what's going on there. I think we'd like a little context. I'm super excited for the abyss to be figured out, though. I think that's gonna be really nice. Oh, Laura says, sure, give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've duplicated the image 7, 8, 9 times. And don't do it. Yeah, we don't want Laura to elaborate. JK, LOL. Okay. Wow, I'm really glad I got assistance because I think if I didn't, this would have taken me a really long time, I'm sorry to say. You know, you don't often need to break an image into 9 smaller images. So I think I would have stayed. This is why I've put it off for like 10 streams. We started this project a while ago, and then I was like, we'll come back to this at some point. If Laura just returns with more font, I may cry. You know, Shakira, really, you started the font train with the freaky font long ago. I mentioned in the Discord, usually Tuesday night would be our starting a new story game night. Oh, also we have an ad break starting now. I didn't even realize. I'm clearly in my own world. We would normally be playing a story game tonight and Saturday, but Saturday we're doing a baking stream, so I felt like it wasn't a great week to start a new thing. But I think when we do, I'd either like to play Expedition 33 on stream, or I'd like to play Resident Evil 4. Both games I have never played. And both games I'd be super jazzed to play. And I'm feeling like maybe we'll do a Discord vote to see which one we go for. Looking forward to the baking stream. Rion, do you think you will get to be there? I know that you said you will be going out of town a little bit earlier, so it's okay if you can't. Yeah, RE4 Remake. I've never played Resident Evil 4 in any capacity. So I would want to play that one. I like the idea of playing Resident Evil before the new one comes out. And that's the one I've always wanted to play but haven't gotten around to, so figured we would play that one. Think you'd like Cozy Rama. Is that a video game? Cozy Rama, I haven't heard of it. The girl work for it. I'm sorry to hear it, Shakira. I'm sorry to hear it. It could be long. I'm intending on baking like 3 different kinds of cookies, which could be too ambitious, but we'll see. I think I'll make, you know, a kind of a detailed plan for myself, and hopefully that'll work well, but it could end up being kind of a long stream. Laura, your fonts are slaying the house. Boots down. The plans changed. You're leaving on the 22nd because therapy. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. That makes sense. And Cozy Rama's on Steam. I'll have to check it out, Chaos. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the recommendation. Always looking for more games to add to my long list. Okay, I separated the image into 9 images. I'm going to export them, and then we're going to convert them. Which, that you could watch me do. What's this? That's 8. I missed 1. It's gonna be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Don't make a stack of them. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. Streamer forgets how to press buttons. JPEGs. Well, thank you for bearing with me while I work on this. Finally be stream that doesn't start at midnight for me. I know, you get an earlier stream. Huge and epic news. Okay, backing those photos up. Drop the channel in Discord. Thank you, that's perfect. Both games are amazing, very different, but honestly both really important. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, I feel like that's kind of the game I want to play the most, is important games that I have not played before. I think I would love both of them. Expedition 33 and Resident Evil 4 Remake. But I guess we'll have a poll. I guess we'll see what people think. Okay. I'm saving these images. Is your island theme going to be something from the game your island is based off? Yes! That everything I do on this island is inspired by Lost Records Bloom and Rage. So that's why we're doing this like thing that we're doing right now. Let me see. Do I have the Animal Crossing site pinned? I don't think I do. Animal Crossing What is this? Custom design. Maker. I think that's what this is called. Yes. Okay, let's go over. Let me turn this back on for a sec. Maybe we go over here. Oh, I'm not here though. I've disappeared. I've left. What about this one? Oh, I'm here, but nothing else is. I'm here, but I can make this one work. Do, do, do. Here we go. This'll do. Okay, so we are working on some patterns. We want to import. I don't know exactly what I want to do in terms of like saturation and everything. I guess I want it to look like pretty crazy. Everything we do, not only in AC&H, is inspired by the game Lost Records. Oh, clearly, everything, everything. And you're currently sitting on the floor, sadly eating peanut butter pretzels as you watch chat devolve. Migraine core. We do love to devolve here. Manhattan Cafe is a pretty good horse name, I will say. Okay. It's tough. I don't want to lose like the purple of this. Oh, and it's like, it's kind of scarier if I desaturate it. Maybe we go saturation 60, high quality. Yeah, saturation 60, high quality, convert onto pattern. Okay. So then I guess that'll be in my storage. Export. Okay, so now I have that saved to my computer. So we can just keep doing this for my 9 images. Munch's aunt's head is crazy. What? Question mark. Hi, Rumiko. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for redeeming your 6th daily fishbone. We're currently converting some pathing stuff in Animal Crossing. It's going okay. I think I said 46 in terms of saturation. That sounds correct. These look like really moody album covers. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Sunny, thank you for the hydrate. Shakira, I love the idea of a yearning Coral Island. I think that's great. I'd be delighted to see it. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. And then let's export it. But yeah, so we're doing some kind of maintenance work. How are you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? I would love to hear about it. Da, da, da. Was I wrong? Was it like 64? I think maybe it was like 64 and not 46. That sounds more right. What's tough is I also want to like cut out all the brown parts. And I wonder if that's actually better to do now. You know what I mean? Is it 66? Maybe that's what we should make it. You know what? We should make it 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Like that just makes the most sense. It's easiest to remember. But yeah, I wonder if it's better to do this kind of like cutting out here. here now. Going well. Last day at your most recent job was on Friday. Oh my gosh, so you have a month-long break until you start your new one. Are you excited for your new one? Or are you just excited for your break? Because fair either way. A job is a job. But I hope you're looking forward to it. That's awesome. Low-key methodic, yeah. Well, we will go with 66. Maybe I'll redo the other two, to be honest, because I feel like this one is probably the best. But yeah, I bet it's easier for me to do some like pattern cutting out on my computer rather than elsewhere. But yeah, I'm really excited for cookie baking. I think that's gonna be super fun. I always like want to bake a bunch of cookies around Christmas, and then I like don't end up doing it. So stream is always like a good excuse for me to do some baking when I just want to in my regular schmegular life. Especially like a big bake, it's hard to make time to do that. So I'm happy to have any excuse. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. Save as QR code. Okay. Yeah, like I think that one's the best so far. So let's redo the first two. You were thinking of getting stuff to bake alongside? You should totally do it. Oh my god, Chaos, thank you for gifting a sub to Rumiko. That's so nice of you. Chaos, what the heck? Thank you for being so generous and kind. Well, Rumiko, that means you get added to my board courtesy of Chaos. So I will be writing you on it. I know, crazy nice. Here you are on the December board. Thank you very much. I majorly appreciate it. Something I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna switch out my AirPods because I think this one is maybe dead, or maybe it's just like not connected to my computer because it doesn't hear anything. But it should be. Gonna need a larger board. I haven't needed a larger board yet. It's been fine so far. I'm not too worried about it. Miwa, thank you for letting us know you're still here. I appreciate you. Gonna need a larger headband. I don't think I need a larger headband. I think it's the perfect size, actually. Actually. Okay, well now we know that we're doing saturation 66 because it's easier to remember. Larger headband? Not the yearning for a larger headband. That would be crazy. You need a Lachlan Sadrat. So Laura has actually seen Lachlan Sadrat at her work establishment. Laura, have you seen him anytime recently, Lachlan Sadrat? Because I really want him. If you see him again, I should buy him. You've seen him recently, yes. Next time you see him, please just purchase him for me, and I will pay you back. Yearning for a big buff man with Shakira. All I want for Christmas is biceps I can chew on. And good for you, dude. And just like shaking my head. All right. I can't wait to lay these down. Watch them like not actually work. Watch me have messed up. That would be so tragic. At my workplace, we have horse poo in the car park. Not horse poo in the car park? What? British Royal Guard hat for 6 subs? Anyone? Wait. I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing you out. That would be pretty funny. I would love to have like seasonal headbands, you know what I mean? Like the Bokoblin headband is like the summer headband. But then we also have like the autumn and winter headband. Like imagine if I had a Christmas tree headband. I think that would slay. But when I did headband research, this was the coolest one. So they gotta make some cooler headbands for me. Seems we both yearn for dates this Christmas. Smokes in cold night. Ain't that just the way? Okay, this is good. We've got this one ready. So now we can export it. And now I know that this one is good. I am certain. Let me delete the previously less good one. And I'll rename this one because it like saved a little weird. I'm so excited to be caught up with Stranger Things. It's still on my mind. Been watching a lot. I haven't been doing as much gaming because I've been watching things, which is kind of cursed and wrong and is something I'm against, but you know, it's okay sometimes, I guess. So this one is like not perfectly sized. Hopefully it's gonna be good enough. I'm a little worried, but it's okay. Is horse poo like a secret name for something or is it just horse poo? Is so funny. Scholar, you are also bi, but you've recently learned everyone thinks you're a lesbian. I'm sorry. Also, thank you for this beautiful Tate photo, Miwa. He's winky facing. That's a great one of him. I understand though, Scholar. I feel like that's just kind of like, it's difficult for people to perceive you as bi. I'm the same way. Like, I kind of just let people assume that I'm a lesbian because I am married to a woman. So I'm like, it doesn't really matter anymore. But I am bisexual. It's just poo, I fear. Tate is such a looks maxer. Oh my god, he's always slaying. Vapid! Oh my god, this is a really good one. He looks crazy. Thank you for the 11 bits. Tate with the zoomies. Losing his mind. But reading that message and then the Legends of Zelda notification plays, it's just comical, yeah. Tate does look disturbed there. He looks crazy. Tate was being so cute earlier though. He loves to curl up with Laura in a way that he doesn't do with me, which is rude if you ask me, but oops, oops. Fixed it. Viva, thank you for the 50 bits. Which means Isabel's gonna sing for us. I gotta mute the music so we can really enjoy this. Thank you for the golden. Okay, but if Isabel could have a real life concert, I would be there. Hit that high note, girl! I agree, I love that song, it's really good. Live and work very rurally, right? That makes sense with where you live and work, Shakira. Okay, good news. We've got 3 of 9 down. And now we like have the formula. So I think we've got this. I believe in us. Okay. This is our first piece from the second row. Oh God, it looks so scary when I turn on the saturation, but like in a way that I love. Kitty just got back today from being fixed. He's still all hopped up on medication, being weird. Part of me thinks it's cute. Part of me feels bad for him. Oh, Vapid. I hope your kitty's okay. I hope they heal up well. We talk about the fact that Isabella's singing in New Horizons sucks. Why'd they nerf her? She sang in New Leaf just fine. I haven't noticed that, actually, Aunt, like genuinely. I'm curious, like, what's nerfed about it? It's very good to walk down the road without seeing or smelling some kind of animal byproduct. Ew, that's gross. Shakira, I had to live like that, but like in New York where it was incredibly populated and busy. And a good deal of the time it was like human stuff. But interesting that like that also happens in rural areas, just sort of like in a different way, on a different scale. Okay, luckily there wasn't a lot to cut out from this one. So it's easy peasy. And then we'll have to save all of them down like one by one in Animal Crossing, which will be a little tedious. A little tedious. Mine's not sewage, luckily. Yeah, at least there's that. And you change her island tune, she sings it. In New Horizons, it's bad. I haven't noticed that. Well, I haven't done my town tune on this island yet, so I guess we'll see that when we need to. I didn't realize that was her singing either. Okay, time to do more erasing. So here, like, certain sections are converting and being like red. And I'm getting rid of the red. I think I just want the purple. I think I just want the purple. Some good news for me is that I don't work again until Sunday, which is awesome. Today is Tuesday. I don't work again until Sunday. It's because I just worked 4 days in a row. That's kind of how it goes for me. I feel like sometimes I'll work a bunch of days and then I will have a bunch of days off. But I'm looking forward to it, especially with, like I was telling you at the beginning of stream, how things are. I think it would be nice to just like not have to go outside. Be a homebody, as is my truth. Hi, Vern. Hi, welcome in. We're doing some tedious maintenance work here tonight. Vern, thank you so much for resubbing. I know that's right. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you. And the daily fishbone, very important. But let me write you on my board. I do really need to change my town tune. I need to make it the song See You in Hell from Lost Records. Vern, I hope you are doing well on this fine Tuesday. Hope all is good in the Vern hood. Something I'm curious about, actually, Vern, is your name. I say your name, Vern McKee, like Mick Key, but Laura said she says Vern Mickey. And I'm curious, what's the ideal pronunciation? Here is your name on my board. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. It's Mickey. Laura got it. Okay, that's totally fine. Ugh, I guess. She's allowed to be right sometimes. Common Laura W. Oh, shaking my head. I can't let her know she was right. I'll never hear the end of it. But it makes sense because of the, like, you don't have Like the M and the K capitalized? I was thinking about this earlier today, so I'm really glad to have clarity, you know, at least, even though I was wrong, at least now I know. Got chicken nuggets. Oh, congratulations on getting chicken nuggets. That's huge. I got chicken nuggets yesterday, so I'm still riding that high. But yes, we're doing some tedious work right now. I'm making like a spooky abyss on my Animal Crossing island. But to do that, I have to like make some custom patterns. So we're doing that work at the moment. It's something I've kind of put off for a really long time. And we're finally taking care of it now. So that's good. Guess how you pronounce my name? Shakira's hips, of course. We were just talking about how Isabel's New Horizons singing sucks for some reason. Vern, I don't believe you've ever played any Animal Crossing. Is that correct? And Scholar, guess who's getting her final Elliot scene before I could date him in Stardew? Congratulations. Congratulations. And yes, Isabel, she's a little tone deaf in this game. It's Laboomba. I'm so sorry, Laboomba. You know, I had no idea your name was pronounced that way. It's like kind of unclear, but I will try and do better in the future. Don't you worry. Some of these pieces I'm erasing certain elements, but I don't know if it's gonna look good in the end, if you know what I mean. Like together, I might have to do some adjusting. We'll see. You have like 1 hour in ACNH. Oh my God, congratulations, congratulations. This is insane news. Shocking news, not every person here knows Animal Crossing. Miwa, thank you for the 11 bits and the beautiful Tate photo. There he is. Looking very handsome and majestic, and a few years younger than he is now. But being honest. Vern and I actually met through Mario Kart, very interestingly. I feel like I've met most of the people that I know through here from Animal Crossing, but actually Mario Kart, which I was actually playing some Mario Kart on Vern's channel last night, which was a great time. But like, I always feel like I'm good at Mario Kart because I'm really good against my friends in real life, but I'm actually not very good at it online. I've actually, like, off stream, I've never played online. So I'm kind of a noob compared to people who play online, if you know what I mean. Like, if you've practiced there, I don't think I can beat you in Mario Kart, I'm sorry. It was so fun, I know, I had a great time. I had a great time. When I tell KK to sing me a song and he's like, no problem. But then he plays some random song and tells me at the end that he didn't know what song he requested, so he played something random. Oh, why does he do that? Why does he do that? Really, Aunt? You saw my Animal Crossing TikToks and that's how you found me? You're kidding. I had no idea. That's really good to know. Let's be switch friends and play more, please. Vern, I would love that. I would love that. And if you ever want to play every map of Mario Kart in order, I would love to do that. I do have the DLC. If you want my friend code, you could screenshot it. It is here. Public information. Okay, this is one that's pretty good too. Like, wouldn't that be so fun? It is so funny that you main female villager. I was thinking that last night when you were playing her. I was like, that's so funny. Here, yours is Rosalina. In all of them except World, it's Peach. I'm excited for more people to get World. I wonder if I'll like it more when it's more common. I think to me, it just feels like a little dead at the moment because people aren't usually playing it. Also, this is a Date Everything song. And I'm bopping to it. It's good. Date Everything music is really good. Would listen to all the time. Just a peek into my dark and twisted mind is crazy. Guys, Laura won a giveaway in Vern's stream to pick an animated emote that they have to use in the stream, and I'm really curious what Laura's gonna pick because y'all know Laura. She has interesting taste. She has really interesting taste, so I'm curious what she's gonna go with. I'm gonna move us back to Animal Crossing because now I think we're gonna have to do the thing where we like copy all of the path pieces down over there. So I'll take us back. Yes. And somehow I think I hit my camera, but it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Someone called DJ Khaled because Laura keeps winning and he loves winners. Laura's a winner for sure. Correct. If it's, I think Laura will try and pick something that makes sense there rather than being completely insane. Picking something that has like no context in that stream. And same Vapid, I have World. I've played it like a handful of times. I have not played it very much. Oh. Thank you so much for Tepon babying. Playing the sweet tunes to everyone. Okay, so here's our old abyss that we're going to be rectifying today. Hopefully it's gonna come out better. I'm crossing my fingers. You'd use that Santa more now that he's finally in season. I know, I would love to get another festive emote at some point. I'm also hoping I have enough spaces to save this down without having to like get rid of a bunch of stuff. But it's hard to say. Arctic, I'm ordering you a Tepon baby mask. That would be crazy. And terrifying. Like, they do kind of just look like sunny angels. Imagine me in a sunny angel mask. Wouldn't you be afraid? I would be a little afraid. Okay, so I think what I do, I think I managed to do all of the QR code pieces. It looks to me like I actually missed one. Looks to me like I maybe missed the last one. Luckily, that's the easiest one, and I can just redo that really quick, but we can start with some of the other ones. I think I use my Nintendo app, and I scan it. Oh, the workarounds of Nintendo. They do be making things hard for us. But it's all gonna be worth it when we have a spooky abyss on our island. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, I'm scanning. Got it. Ooh, I feel like it scanned kind of weird, but we'll see how it went. Okay, I think it's in there. Custom designs that have been scanned. Let's see. Maybe I'll close and reopen. Very slay. Gonna go door to door and spread the Tepon baby gospel. Is crazy. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can download that. New Halloween costume just dropped. Woodware. So I didn't use this path anywhere. I just think it's pretty, so I've kept it. But I'm gonna overrate it. I think I have to do it. But I'm so excited to lay it down. We're just gonna do it one piece at a time because I need to see. I'm desperate. But I'm thinking we're gonna need to put some like sort of neon, glowy, weird stuff around here. You know, this has to be an area of the island that you feel like you could fall down a hole in. Doesn't that sound like fun? Miwa, thank you for the bits. There is Tate. There he is laying on his shrimp. That shrimp right now, to be honest, looks awful. It looks just terrible. He has been taking bad care of it. That's my baby man. With his little vampire teeth out. Love him. It's currently covered in dust. Okay, scanning the next piece. 3, thrilling gameplay. Scan a QR code. Vern, a question for you. Have you watched Stranger Things? Laura and I are currently rewatching it because Laura really wants to see season 5. We're not big show watchers. It's really hard to have time to watch shows. But it's worth it sometimes, I suppose. Actually, I kind of want to save this here, but I guess it's too late. Download. Well, it's just going to be all out of order. It's okay. I actually got 2 Halloween functions next year. Oh my god, you already know that you have 2 Halloween functions next year? Okay, planning. Okay, ahead of the game. Ooh, like this is already looking cooler. Vern, I'm the same way. I hated season 3 and then I didn't watch season 4 because I really didn't like season 3. But we've heard that season 5 gets gay. So we have to see it legally. It's been interesting rewatching it because I watched season 3 when it came out. So it's been a really long time. Actually did not want to go to this. I keep thinking I need to go here and then I don't. But yeah, it gets gay. Apparently it gets gay. Hi, Mattio. Welcome in. We're just talking about Stranger Things season 5, which I haven't seen any of yet. So I don't know what happens. Why are you talking like a sports announcer? I feel like I kind of low-key always talk like a sports announcer, like a little bit. Like just a small bit. Perhaps I was born to be one. Stranger Things needs old man Yowie. Oh my god, it does. Wow, that's like upsettingly true. It definitely doesn't have that. Stranger Things but Vecna took on the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Shakira and the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Don't quit. It's eternal. Mattio, hi, how are you? It's great to see you. How's it going? We're here being silly goofy, and I'm also downloading Animal Crossing QR codes that I just designed. So my brain is kind of in 2 places, and it's been fun. Brim, thank you for letting us know you're still here. I appreciate you. Okay, this piece, I'm gonna save here. Shakira, do you need to do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge? Is that what I'm hearing? I think that's what I'm hearing. Need to see that one. Mima, thank you for the hydrate. I should really hydrate. Let's all stay hydrated together, shall we? Please take a sip of your tea, coffee, water, soda, etc. My lips look like the filler has gone wrong already. Sip that Diet Coke. Miwa, thank you for the Tate photo. Oh my god, it's him as a little bunny. Him as a bunny. That's an old one. That's when he didn't live with us yet. He was not technically my cat. Probably like 7 years ago. You're sick but enjoying vibing on the couch. I'm glad you're able to enjoy vibing. I feel like, you know, there's like being sick and not having a good time vibing, and then there's being sick and having a good time vibing. You know what I mean? I had terrible cramps the other day and I could not enjoy hanging out. And then I was like, well, what's the point of not feeling well if I can't have a good time? Lip challenges and the milk crate challenge are 2 of my favorite social media challenges of all time. Shakira has been mentioning the Kylie Jenner lip challenge a lot lately. I feel like, Shakira, we need a challenge, maybe a tier list from you, I request. Yes, Tate is 11. He's 11 and a half. He will be turning, oh wait, he isn't 11. Is he 10, Laura? Is Tate 10? I always like kind of age him up. I think he's older than he is. Babbitt, thank you for the 11 bits of this. Another beautiful hat on Tate. Oh, he's so unhappy. That's probably him like 4 years ago. No, he's 11. Okay. So Tate's gonna be turning 12. I can't believe that. I can't believe he's gonna be turning 12. On March 1st. And my tradition is I always bake Tate something he can't eat. So we're gonna be doing that here on stream. Look forward to it. Last year I made a roll cake for the first time. So we gotta one-up that. I don't know how. That's cruel, I know. It's just, I love excuses to bake. I love excuses, and I don't want to make him something with cat food. That's kind of gross. But I still want him to feel celebrated and loved. No, don't report me to the cat police. They'll take away my baking privileges. Okay. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty cool. I'm feeling positively. Hello? PETA? She's right there. No. Tage is watching. Am I meowing a joke to you? Yes. Should be more worried they take your cat. No, 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 no. Leave him with me. I'm a great cat mom. I'm sorry that I don't. He gets treats. But I get to eat. You know, it's like we're celebrating my motherhood. My journey as a cat mom. And he gets some treats. Not the baking privilege. Listen, they're both important. They're both important. Kylie, okay, here's Shakira's tier list of internet challenges. Kylie Jenner lip challenge, then Snow White versus Elsa rap battle, then Ice Bucket challenge, then James Charles makeup tutorial, then Cinnamon challenge. Cinnamon challenge coming in low, not ranking very high. I have never heard of the singing challenge one that you said. That's the first time hearing about that for me. Okay. I've scanned another one. Good news. Should bake a cat-friendly cake. Doesn't necessarily have to be made of cat food. Yeah, maybe if it's like just not chocolate, he could eat a little bite. Maybe this year I make like some kind of cheesy bread thing. You could eat a little bit of that. He loves cheese. He loves dairy. He's a dairyful cat. Can you just throw me into that vortex? Yeah, I can. I'm down. I'm so sorry, Arctic. There are some Lost Records spoilers on this island. Just don't think about them. Like, don't wonder what they are. Don't question them, and you'll be fine. Okay, let's save this one. Honestly, to live inside of an Animal Crossing vortex would like maybe not be so bad. Could be worse. There's dog-friendly cake recipes out there. There's gotta be cat ones. That's true. Well, maybe you guys will peer pressure me into being a better cat mom this year. Darn. Okay, I just need one more piece. This is the one I didn't save correctly, so I'm gonna resave it really quick. But we're really close. It's going to happen. Okay, don't worry. It was like very ready to be re-exported. Have it on hand. This one kind of looks a little bit strange though, is my only complaint. Like there's not a lot of detail to it, but maybe it'll look fine once it's in the game. I don't know. We'll find out. Vern, thank you for the love, by the way. Laura. It's crazy. Let's see. Okay. I think I need to go to my app and then download. Yeah. we'll never get it, but I'd love to see an Animal Crossing Battle Royale with the roster being all characters. Maybe replace guns with water guns. That would be crazy. I mean, maybe one day. Not anytime soon. Maybe with Nintendo, like, you know, under different leadership. But crazy idea. That would be wacky. Thank you so much, Scholar. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the well wishes. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope you have a great winter break. And congrats again on your Elliot romance. We love to hear it. We love a successful Stardew romance. So this area is also where I'm hoping all of my rocks can go. I want them to hang out all around here, but I'm not sure exactly where they will be. So I have to figure that out. I don't mind if they look kind of chaotic. If you don't know, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, your island has, I believe, 6 rocks. And they have to be somewhere. They can't be forever gone. Which is kind of annoying because they can be pretty inconvenient to place if you're decorating an island. So sometimes people make rock circles as a place to section off their rocks. Just thinking of making this be mine. But yeah, like I want this area to feel very glowy and freaky so that when you walk over here, you're like, oh my God, I could fall down here. Imagine, terrifying. It's a little dark right now, but it's also a little dark on my island. I'm looking forward to seeing it at a slightly brighter time of day. Guess what? When I got the disc yesterday, it was popped out of the case loose. Oh, for Lost Records. That happens to me all the time. Arctic, did you bought Lost Records new and you got the physical copy? That's so cool. I love to buy physical games when I can, but Lost Records, I believe, didn't have a physical edition when I purchased it. I think it came out in the fall, but I wish I had gotten one. I'm the same way about Baldur's Gate. I really wish I'd gotten a physical copy of Baldur's Gate. Claire Obscura, I think, got a physical edition, and now they're releasing like a new special one that maybe will have like the DLC and everything. It's called like Mirror Ball or something like that. I kind of want to get that when it comes out in January. Hi Moon, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's great to see you. I hope you're well. Also got a few stock cards, and one of them is a Polaroid photo of the 4 friends. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God, worth buying, worth getting physical. I wonder what else I could put around here to make it like weird and glowy. There are definitely some other good items I could use. Oh, the girlies are talking. What are we saying? Raymond says, yo, Swan. B says, hey, we were just talking about how to stay connected with a friend who lives somewhere far away. Yeah, like, you could both agree to go outside and look at the sky at the same time. Whoa, that's a great idea. Right? And then you can have an asynchronous dance-off. You film yourself doing a move, send it to the other person, and they send one back. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about sending videos of myself dancing out into the world. Oh, come on. Having no privacy is the new privacy. Raymond? If everyone has videos out there of themselves being foolish, it's like no one does. That almost makes sense. I'm gonna walk away before I subscribe to any more of your theories. That's really silly. Hi, Noki, welcome in. They have a Kingdom Hearts advent calendar. Oh, I need to see that. I need to see that. And bye, Sunny. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. I hope you had a good Red Dead time. I appreciate you. Girlies are talking. She says, looking at Raymond. Raymond is my #1 girly. I mean, just look at him. He's a queen. But okay, this is good to know. I think that whole area works well. Like I said, we're gonna need to like add more to it, add more special items, more weird glowy stuff. You know, there's that like big vine item. It would be cool to have that over here. But I think this is a good start to all of that. Maybe now we decorate a villager home. I'm thinking, okay, who do we still need to decorate is the question. We did Bella, we haven't done Fauna. We've done Vivian, we haven't done Cat. Haven't done Dobby. We did do Kid last time. Can't do Raymond, he has to leave. Have done B, we did her last time. Kitty, I've done Kitty, haven't done Bo. So I would say the most important character whose house we haven't decorated yet is Cat. And then the other ones are like kind of unimportant. Maybe we do Dobby. So Dobby's house, let's go see what it looks like right now. Heike turned out well. W 66%, absolutely. You're gonna have to make your island town tune yourself. I am. Do we need to do that today too? Are we getting the tough stuff out of the way today in Animal Crossing? We might be. But yeah, I made my last one myself too. It was like the bridge song from Arcane. A little snippet of that. Let's say hi to Dobby. So right now his house is kind of giving investigator / professor. He's doing research. He's figuring things out. He's also in his running jacket. Hey Swan, how are you today? So Swan, did you hear from the Happy Home Academy yet? They weren't impressed by me. Well, I wonder why. I love the fact that it makes the bells and the doors when they open your town tune too. I know, I love making a town tune. It is a little difficult, but I do love to do it. Okay, I kind of think maybe we should. I'm glad that you reminded me of that, Ant. I say let's do it. I'm also curious, Amethyst recommended something else for the path that we just did earlier. And we're not gonna change it right now because it looks good, but I'm still curious what you recommended. Hi for Isabel's ugly, unhelpful singing. Yay! Yippee! It's gonna be so much fun. Love to hear that queen sing. Let's see, M.A. So it would be under here. But Ant, what video of mine brought you here? Would you mind telling me? I have assumed that, like, I think the only person who I know has come here from TikTok was Charlie, who came from Live. So it's very helpful and informative for me to know. Whoa, this is, oh, it's Spiral Abyss from Genshin. Oh my God, and they even have the freaking Genshin bosses, my enemies that I've spent so much time fighting. But this is a really cool void. The Victor Arcane House one. I'm so glad you remember. Thank you for telling me. That's genuinely very helpful. And OMG, Genshin Island wear. Genshin Island wear. And they have some outfits. Like here's Noelle. That's so cool. And here's Venti and Amber. Oh my God, they even have Albedo. Wow. Throwback. My Genshin era. What did I see? I've wanted a couple Genshin things lately. They're coming out with a Genshin Impact PS5 controller that I love. And that is so good. Oh, I actually saw, I saw a Kokomi. If you don't know, Kokomi Genshin Impact is my Twitch banner. It's a picture that I took of her. And I love her. I think I saw a $400 tattoo that somebody drew on Instagram today. And I was like, I would pay $400 for a tattoo of Kokomi. But then I was like, but I don't even play Genshin anymore. Is it worth it? I'd do it, low-key. Man, I wish I still liked Genshin. I'd take that off beta one so fast, right? Love that Ace King. Okay, change island tune. She's like, I think our tune is a classic. And yes, for you, when we finish it, now we're making the town tune. But once we do this, I will very much show you what we accomplished in the Abyss. Amethyst, thank you for recommending us to look at that, though. That was a really good recommendation. I feel like that's something I maybe could have like tried to repurpose if needed. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the song that we're gonna try and make a town tune of. Okay, I'm just gonna like play it until we get to the part that I want to make. First time I'm seeing this mechanic, first town tune moment. I'm thinking we're gonna do like the beginning of the chorus. This is called See You in Hell. So I kind of want to do that. See you in hell. That's like what my mind immediately goes to when I hear this song. But we could also maybe fit in like, see you in hell, see you in hell. Definitely giving small town that nobody likes living in. This is gonna be a struggle. Making a town tune is always a little tough. See you in hell. We're gonna have to listen to it so many times. Do you have a good way that you're gonna tab out the tune? If you don't, I suggest looking at the guitar tabs, as they will at least tell you the notes. Oh, interesting. ATNH FL Studio, basically. Like once you get the starting note, the rest is easier. Yeah. See you in hell. Okay, I'm gonna make these guys go to sleep. But yes, this has been a function in like all Animal Crossing games. And it's always been so fun. I feel like maybe it's G. Yeah, that like do do do. It might be a little low. Maybe I'll make everybody else be quiet too. Quiet little frogs. Do you enjoy making town tunes? I usually like leave the default, to be honest. I usually am like, this is fine. This is good enough. I'll leave it in previous games, but now I customize it. Okay, let's listen to it again. I see that. I see that. I use Undertale Deltarune themes. Fair and good. See you in hell. See. By the way, just so you know, we have an ad break coming up pretty soon. If you are not subscribed, you will get 3 minutes of ads. We just have them on so that pre-roll ads don't affect you because those are pretty annoying. But thank you for sticking through them. If you do, I appreciate it. But I know they're annoying, so I apologize. I like writing little silly rap songs just for myself, but never really did anything like that. That's so cute though, Ryuin. Songwriting is fun and hard, even if you're just writing little ditties to yourself. You can always use the note that has a continuous note too, yeah. See you in hell. See you in. So I feel like it stays higher after that. So what does the little question mark do? Oh, okay, that helps. See you in hell. That's what you're talking about? Okay, cool. I have, like I've said, I've only really done this once before. Okay, so we're recreating this part right now. See you in... I feel like I did. See you in hell. We got this. I believe we're gonna make the perfect town tune. Maybe one more frog with this sign. It's gonna take a little messing around, but we're gonna get it. Oh, okay, going up higher was strange. Hi, Matcha, thank you for doing your daily. Fishbone. The Kuromi emote is so good. Those are all so good. Oh my god, what? Did you just find those? Oh, those are Kiro's emotes. Those are adorable. Matcha, I hope you're well. I've missed you. I look forward to next Fashion Friday. Okay, that's actually sounding pretty good. I was like, whoa, that sounded crazy. Hi, Matcha. We're making our town tune right now in Animal Crossing. Today you're a sunny side up fishbone. Delicious. Something about these notes just sound like a little tiny bit off. Oh, Vern, today you're air fried. Delicious. You could always make it drop after the first 2 dashes and make the rest gray if you don't need the space. I think I want this whole thing. I think I want this whole little section. See you in hell. See you in hell. It's just like finding the right notes. But these are like a little, they're just not quite right. The G and the F. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. I think it's because like it just shifts when it goes from A to G. It just like sounds different. It might be the closest we can get. I think we should use it a little bit and see how we feel. Oh, she could sing? She sounded so bad. Isabel, what was that? What was that? Time to look up the sheet music. Whoa. I think it sounded okay. I think maybe I'll leave it. I think maybe I'll leave it. Not a bad idea. I mean, if you think we should. I'm not gonna say no. But hey, we got Miles. First time doing that. Okay, let's listen to it a little bit. Sounds okay. I mean, I'm walking in, immediately leaving. It's up the guitar tabs, then I realized I don't know how to read them. Me neither. I feel like it's easiest to tell by speaking. Yeah, I'm just entering and exiting businesses. It's like close. It's in the right ballpark, for sure. Part of me is like, maybe the note shouldn't be extended as long. And like the last two notes I think are not quite right. I think it's an A, not G. That we start with our initial note. The song is cute. Thank you, Vern. We're definitely just about right on it. Okay. Maybe we move it to A and see how we feel. It sounds pretty cute though. Isabel, my darling. Okay, this time she didn't say it's a classic you should never change. Okay, let's try it like this. Bye, Matcha. Thanks for being here. I'm also curious how it would be if I just like tapped these guys out. Oh, it's kind of better if it's just like quick. I feel like the first part is kind of awkward. Okay, what are your notes? Space Laura, what are your notes? Maybe one continuing at the end. What if you started from see you in hell, you'll fit in well? Do, 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 do. So then it would be like, kind of like the second portion of that, and then moving into another area. I'm gonna leave it and we're gonna walk away and see how I feel about it elsewhere. I hate that she sings it back to you. It's actually so unhelpful of her. They did nerf her from New Leaf. Also, Tate says hi. Tate has entered the building. He's entered the room. I think it's also weird because you can't do sharps and flats. One day I hope to share an umbrella with someone special while rain falls around us. Is B hitting on me? Be honest. It's too bad that it doesn't have sharps and flats. I guess that maybe it's just like kind of a difficult song to reproduce. Let's go talk to Dobie. Hey, do you believe in Herobrine? He didn't look me in the eyes, so. Came up with a tune for New Leaf back in the day and was heartbroken that you couldn't make it in all its glory. No, Laura, I think I'll leave it. I think I might change one more thing about it, but this is the part of See You in Hell that I think about. So I think that's what I want it to be. Like, I don't think about the second part as much, if that makes sense. Maybe like a copyright-free copy of the song. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, mostly I think that I extended one note a little too long. So I want to undo that. Let's see. Isabel's like, girl, what are you doing? What are we doing? I still have to figure out the flag too, but I feel like that's for another day. That is for another day. Okay. I don't even know who this Herobrine is. I feel like I gotta look them up. Herobrine. I got a lot of tabs right now. Oh, he looks pretty scary. He's got no eyes. Looks kind of. I see why that would keep you awake at a young age. Like Haunted Alex from Minecraft. Yes, no, you're right. You are very right. Okay, Vern, I didn't realize that Isabel for a long time. I realized a few years ago, just a little obscure trivia. Back in the New Leaf days, I definitely didn't realize, but I think I heard someone else say it, to be honest, and then I was like, really? She is a belle. Honestly, rude for her. Like, you're just calling her currency? She's just a belle to you? Steve, it seems not Alex. Okay, I don't know the distinction between Steve and Alex from Minecraft, I'll be honest. Okay, now we're gonna decorate Dobby's house. That feels like a good next step for me. Alex is a girl, okay. That's the scary thing about them. They were supposed to appear in your game in single player mode without any modes installed and just watch you from a distance? That's really scary. Talk Island evals. Oh, I actually didn't mean to talk to you, Isabel. You're just a belle. Get wrecked. I'm here to talk to Tom Nook. It's really all about him, you know? Okay, resident's home. We're gonna do my favorite activity. If you don't know, my favorite thing to do here in Animal Crossing New Horizons is decorate people's houses. I say as I like whack my phone. Dobie, it's your turn, king. Old man. Let's do this. The thing that I really didn't like about Stranger Things season 3 was the relationship dynamics. I thought they were so unpleasant to watch. They were just like kind of insufferable. It's not fun to watch like children struggle to figure out relationships and feel like a ton of pressure around it. And there's, oh, such a good point, Laura. There's also no old man Yowie. Thank you. Thank you so much for clarifying. So Dobby's house, he's kind of going to be giving old man. He's going to be giving old man. He's giving bartender. You know, he doesn't live at his workplace, but boy, he spends most of his time there. So he's not at home a lot. This place is a nice place to go. It's a nice place to hang out. Good place to be. But he's not someone who spends all his time in. Huh. Brim, what an interesting link you chose to send in the chat. Where is that coming from? Let's see. Exterior. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Maybe something like this. Don't want it to be like too done up, too nice looking. Little rundown. I'd love to have like this door, but like a dark brown. I don't know if that's an option though. Honestly though, dark brown, it doesn't look so good either. It's tough to find something good to go with this sort of like green gray. This black door is nice, but it's a little fancy for my man Dobby. Maybe this, maybe this. Would he have a door plate? Your Dobby needs an electric guitar and a record collection. I think that suits him very well. I think that suits him very well. I have to agree. Okay, we're gonna start with this in terms of exterior. Laura, by the way, how's your cooking going? I hope it went well. Is going well. But yeah, the interior needs to change a lot. Let's get down to business with Tom Nook. Good, yummy pasta ready. Yay, that's so exciting. Thank you for being a chef. Somebody get Laura on Top Chef. Making spaghetti and meatballs. Let's go. From scratch, I might add. Okay, it's silent in here. Dobby has been silenced, unfortunately. I do want to give the place windows, but not with this wall. Okay, we gotta switch it to up. Let's go with like this for now. Okay, now he has windows again. And it's rainy out. I love a rainy day in Animal Crossing. I am middling chef to those people. What are you talking about? Top Chef, Top Chef. So everywhere in Lost Records, I would say it has like kind of a cabin-y vibe. So his house is going to have that too. It's going to be giving cabin. It's going to be giving cozy. I think he'd have a nice rug. One last thing about today's class. The teacher asked who wants to read the dialogue, and you volunteered because nobody wanted to. And she said it went well. Oh my God, on day 1, you volunteered to read out loud. That's impressive. Genuinely. I I never volunteered to read out loud. I was always too shy, even though I did want to be honest. But I was a shy bee. But I'm so glad that your class went well. Like I said, Ruin, I was thinking about it all day and like being like, oh my God, Ruin's class starts today. I hope it goes well. Okay, you'd have this funky lamp for sure. And I gave him a purple rug. It's like a little fun. Hate reading out loud. It's a childhood fear that's carried into adulthood. Yeah, I still don't love reading. I mean, I don't mind reading out loud here in my space. That is this. But, you know, if I was to go to like some sort of literature club where we have to popcorn read, I'd probably perish. Used to try reading out loud to myself for hours to get better, but it never worked. Laura, I wonder if you made it worse for yourself by doing that, genuinely. Really immune to public humiliation, so I ain't afraid. Honestly, like, what a thing to be immune to. That's very impressive. All right, what are we playing? What would my boy Dobie be listening to? Maybe something like this. Jazz. Fusion. House. You think he's listening to KK Ska? I mean, you know I love KK Ska. Okay, I started him with a phonograph, but I think maybe he would more likely have a portable record player. Da, 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 da. Color palette wise, this isn't working for me yet, but that's okay. We're just getting started. He looks like a ska man. I wonder if he would be flattered or offended by that. I always think that it's like we're doing the DLC when I decorate a villager's house and like I can change their outfit. I'm like, oh, I wonder, I should change their outfit right now. But then I'm like, oh, I can't do that. Never mind. This isn't the DLC. I am incorrect. Doo-doo. Okay, what else? What else do we need? He just needs a record player, actually. I think I'm done. I think the place is ready. So he works as a bartender, like I said. So I feel like he would care about cooking / have a kitchen of sorts. I think if I could be immune to one thing, I would love it if it was public humiliation. What a good thing to be immune to. I'm tempted to give him the ironwood bed, but I gave that to somebody else. So this is the bartender's room, Ryuin. This is the bartender's room. Gus, I believe is his name, yes. This is his place. This is his spot. He's not a character that we get to know very intimately in the game, so it's like definitely a little tougher to know how to decorate his place. But we'll do our darndest. We'll do a nice job. We'll give it a good vibe. Giving him a little stove situation. It's a little stylish in here right now. I gotta make it look a little worse. Okay, so now he's got a place to cook. A sink to use. I always have to turn every appliance on in the house. Everything has to be in use. I need all of the sounds. I can also see him having like a really nice sound system like this. But to be honest, it's just hard to have space for these in tiny little Animal Crossing houses. But I like it style-wise better than that, so we'll go with it for now. And better audio quality for sure. So Laura was hoping for a guitar. Maybe he plays bass. A guitar. Ooh, a space silver bass. That's nice. He's a cool old, yeah. I mean, what do you think? He's probably in his like late 40s, early 50s? I don't know that he would have any plants. He doesn't really strike me as a plant guy. Early 50s. He's in his early 50s and he's hip. Okay, I feel like he would have a knife block. I think that would be important to him. What else? Da, da, da. Frying pan, perhaps? What is he making for dinner? What are we making for dinner? Maybe a little veggie saute. I also feel like he'd be a coffee guy. I feel like people who are into bartending are also into coffee, generally. Making a big generalization here. But that just feels like the truth to me. Vegetarian is very Tep-on Baby. To be vegetarian is to be Tep-on Baby. I think you've confirmed it. Pickles is still snuggling me. Oh, Pickles. I love you so much. Pickles makes the world go round. And that is just the truth. But not real pickles, because I hate them. So I could see him having like an iron work table for cooking purposes. Love Pickles the cat and the food. Controversial. It's okay, there are other pickle likers here. You're not alone. Even if you like pickles, I don't want you to feel alienated in this chat. Your people are here, so no pickles on your burger. I actually have like never really had a burger. I also hate lettuce. And I don't really like uncooked tomato. Someone gave me homemade pickles at a White Elephant. You're very happy. Have you tried them? Are they good? I've told Laura she should try homemaking some pickles, even though I hate them. I've never participated in a White Elephant, but I think the premise is cool. I feel like you could really pick out like a super cool gift because you're not constrained by like all the things that people want. You can just pick something out that you think is awesome. If I got pickles at a White Elephant though, I'd be regifting. Unless it was Pickles the cat, would be keeping. Would be keeping. Pickles is snoring. I love cat snores. They're so cute. Left them in the car. I think they're frozen, but I'm excited to try them. do. All right, he's got coffee. He's sobering up from drinking these alcoholic beverages last night. Oh, this bed just really suits him. I'm also thinking maybe I should do the rug in blue instead of purple. Like, purple is just like maybe a little too stylish. I really like it, but I think the blue might feel a bit more correct. Welcome back, Ant. I hope you had a good BRB. We're currently decorating Dobby's house. Did we figure out the town tune? We kind of left it as is, which I feel okay about. Ooh la la. Ooh, I think maybe I should have given one of the other characters a sloppy bed. But maybe I use it here instead. Yeah, you know, maybe I use it here. Oh my, Miwa. Redeeming the Widowmaker accent. Only Sunny Anomaly has redeemed this previously. So, congratulations on being the second person to redeem this. I am back. I am Widowmaker. And I am ready to decorate this beautiful home. Beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. Some things that Widowmaker says. Welcome to my parlor. Brim did. I don't know if he did. I don't think so. Unless I missed it. Oh, he did. Was that Brim? And not Sunny? Crazy. Overwatch brought back the avatar skins. Oh! They're Space Laura. Oh my god. Time to throw away all of your currency. Time to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, Vapid. Also hopping onto Overwatch. Did not know. That is crazy. I am fixing my AirPods because they disconnected again. Unfortunate. They should be okay again. Let me check. Ah, yes, yes. This is a very big day for Space Laura. Very big. Huge. Important update. My sibling is getting ink stamps with Roblox man face on them for Christmas. Do you think they will be excited? That's really funny. That's super funny. Anyways, back to my regular voice. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of Widowmaker. Should be waking up to just hearing me talking in a French accent. That's the reason. Okay, that's the reason we low-key need to play Expedition 33 because do they have French accents in that? If they do, maybe it'll be informative for me. Steal a brain rot as our next story game? Confirmed? No. No. Anything but stealing brain rots. Please. Some characters do. I have never heard any of their voices. Not the main character. I don't even know who the main character of Expedition 33 is, and I mean it. I don't know. I assume it's the guy, but I don't know. The lighting in here is so cool, and not in a good way. So cold. Maybe we warm it up a little bit. They all sound like Jennifer English, I think. Okay. So like more British than French? No cool way to hear French accents. Play the game with the French dub. So the thing is, it's just like, I want to hear like not French being spoken, if that makes sense. I want to hear English being spoken, but in a French accent. Because I feel like that's like kind of a specific experience. Okay, I feel like vibes-wise, we're getting where we need to be going with this. I think I'm feeling positively about it. Good news. All right, we got a phone in the kitchen. That's good. That's important. Let's get a wall fan in here. Thoughts on Rubuska? Rubuska. I pulled Rubuska! And I think I actually told you last stream, but it was when you were away at one point. But I pulled Rubuska. Huge for my Blood Tithe team, right? We're speaking about Reverse 1999, a game I've streamed a little bit on here, and will stream again in the future at some point. Poor Laura is left with nothing. I also pulled Ezra from, because I pulled Rubuska really fast, and then I was like, I want another character too. I want to keep pulling. So then I got Ezra. Anything else here? It's because I wanted another star character. Because the only one I have is 37. Who I'll be honest, I don't love. Use him all the time, but he sucks. Okay. That's fine. I'll take being cool over being good. It's okay, he's allowed to. I make Ulrich and Kieran kiss in the back while Anna and Lee destroys. I bet you do, Space Laura. Space Laura, are you getting on Overwatch right now and purchasing the Toph skin? Is that what's happening? I am not. I am about to. Okay, so you are almost getting on right now. Right now, almost. I'm so excited and delighted for you. Okay, I feel like, you know, maybe he went fishing with his dad as a youth and he's got this big fish. I don't know. To finish eating and slaying. Of course. Finish your priorities. Get them out of the way. No big deal. I understand. I'm just so excited for you. Like, it's hard for me to even believe that venture skin is there. I'm like, low-key, is everyone lying? Is this actually false? Archik, I need coffee. Give me coffee. Who makes better coffee, you or Coffee Laura? I mean Space Laura. I would say Laura probably makes better coffee than me, if I'm being honest. And you're saving your polls because you don't want nobody whose banners are coming out. That is too bad. I hate to do that in a video game. I will be pulling. Even if there is no one that I want, I will be pulling. Not Laura responding with eyeball emotes. Laura, are you confirming that you're better at making coffee? You were supposed to say, no, B's great at it. How would you react if your viewer came to the cafe you work at? It depends on who, I guess. If it was someone who's like cool and chill, I think it'd be fine. I'd be like kind of happy and like maybe I'd cry and be like, my god, you know me from the internet. Isn't that so cool? Mostly if I thought it was somebody who like wasn't gonna dox me, I guess. Laura's better at coffee, but Laura worked at a cafe before I did, and I think had better training. And like grew up loving coffee. So like has consumed coffee their whole life. Unlike me who got into it like a couple of years ago. So I think I'm just more of a coffee noob. I don't have as refined a palate. I think I make a more consistent latte cappuccino, but B makes fancier drinks. I love a little syrup. I love a little something fun. A little something flirty. If I ever meet you at your cafe, I'd be way too embarrassed to do anything. I'd be like, hey, do you know a viewer named Arctic? That's me. We make a lot of our syrups at my cafe, and they are really good. My cafe is mid, I would say. I do not work at a very nice one because it needed to be somewhere that would hire me without experience. And cafes can be pretty picky about experience. But this cafe is so lax that like in the interview I had with my boss, she was just like, yeah, you can just like try working here for a couple weeks, see if you like it. I'll just put you on schedule, sure. You wanna start tomorrow? That's the vibe. So because of that, it's like pretty mid-tier. We don't do latte art. Makes sense, they prioritize experience, yeah. They just kind of like want hands on deck, but it makes sense for other cafes for sure. Because it's a lot to train someone on working at a cafe. But I hope that like at some point I can upgrade and work at a fancier one. Mostly I feel like I'd be a little embarrassed if somebody walked in and like I wasn't expecting it. Who knows me from stream, because I do not be serving looks there. I be showing up. I wear all black because that's what you have to wear. I absolutely don't do my makeup at all. I just throw my hair up and I'm like, good enough for me. I just need to be there to make, drink, take order, not to look good. They just put you on the schedule without signing anything? Yeah, they made me sign things like a week later. Also wanted to work in a cafe and ended up having to work at Starbucks because they were the only ones willing to take you on without experience. Yeah, it's tough. It's like kind of a hard industry to start out in, but I feel like once you have barista experience, like you're good. I feel like after I've worked at this place for a little while, I could like maybe upgrade to work at a slightly nicer one. And so on and so forth. It's wild from Europe's perspective. Yeah, it's pretty lax here. Laura, one person did ask me for latte art specifically and was like, you didn't give me latte art last time, and I was sad. Like, bro, I just started. Luckily, no one has ever asked me for that where I work. And like, in a way, maybe I like it. I like that it's more mid-tier because the expectations aren't too high. It's rare that somebody comes in and like really wants you to make a super fancy latte. I think they just want something to caffeinate them and then they want to leave. Nice to start out somewhere chill. Yeah, this place can be chill sometimes. I would definitely work at, I would try working at Starbucks. I feel like people who work there say that they don't like it though, but I would try it. Mostly because there's a Starbucks that's like really, really close to where we live. I could super walk there easily. And the thing I really don't like about the store that I work at is that it's like very understaffed. And I feel like Starbucks probably wouldn't have that problem. Like I really don't like working alone and I have to do that pretty regularly. Yeah, Maddie, I have heard the same thing for sure. You liked yours, Rainbow. Rough on super busy days, but your team leads were on top of things and you enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel like if you had good leadership, maybe it'd be fine. I also like the way that Starbucks smells. There's a TikTok account of choir as songs being sung solely as Jennifer Coolidge. That is really silly. Why did it autocorrect to choir? Christmas songs by Jennifer Coolidge is really good. They didn't make you go through any medical examination. And no, Ryun, it's okay. You're so allowed to ask. I don't mind. No, you don't have to have any medical examination at all for a job here. I mean, I think requirements differ a little bit state to state. But no. Okay, I think he's got a photo of Kix just because Kix is a cool heckin' guy. Who wouldn't want to have a photo of Kix? I think that's against the law here, actually. Yeah, I believe that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, definitely varies state to state, for sure. So ideally, we would have a picture of... What villager am I thinking of? Man, I have Deirdre's photo. We don't even have her! Where's Deirdre? Ideally, I would have a photo of... Vivian here. But I don't think I have... I need to, like, get her poster from Harv's Island at some point. Maybe we'll have a pic of Brewster, too, because he slays. Love that guy. But yeah, if you don't know, Ryun is Polish, so just isn't familiar with the policies here in the States. Wall art is so important in this game. It's so important. Work with food in Poland, you have to have papers that you obtain by giving specified doctors samples of your poop to prove you don't have salmonella? That's wild. That's, yeah, super different from here. You would never have to do that here. Some states here require you to, like, go through specific trainings to work in food. You have to, like, obtain a certain license, but definitely nothing of the sort of, like, testing. Here in America, my freedom and poop is free. Thank God your poop is free. Yeah, I haven't had to get a food safety license or anything. Which I'm a little bit like, do I need that? But maybe you don't in the state of Rhode Island. But like, maybe you should. I was thinking of giving him like a box of vinyls. I'm thinking about like any other accessories that would make sense for this guy. Could do a key tray. Potentially. Could argue not having food workers tested for contagious diseases is not great, but it do be like that. They just take whoever off the street. They do require training on food safety in your state, but not anything crazy beyond wash your hands, wear gloves. Yeah, it's probably the same here, Matteo. Here in California, you can handle uncooked food, you need a handler's card. But if you're a server, you don't. Interesting. We are the true Tepon baby here in the States. You bet. Personally wore a mask to work though. Valid Rainbow. Very pro mask wearing. You're here and you go to a restaurant. Now you know that the waiter is serving you. You know, hey, at least I know that the waiter serving me doesn't have any infectious diseases. That's exciting. feeling very safe eating food in Poland. Okay, I'm giving him a little random stack of books. I don't know that he's that well read, but it's a nice accessory. Ooh, like maybe instead of a side table. Ooh, true. Is that an EU rule or just a Polish one? That's a good question. I mentioned this on here briefly recently, but I had a coworker start recently, and then she was like fired a couple weeks later because my boss didn't like her. But when that happened, she like threw a crazy tantrum in the group chat. It was a whole thing, and she did say she was gonna like report my boss for not having anybody like do the food safety training. So I think she assumes it's illegal, but I'm like, have you looked into it? Because I don't think any of my coworkers have had it, so I assume it's okay. All right, we got a little entry table that's like also in the kitchen. Oh, Miwa, thank you for this beautiful picture of Tate. Earless cat. Thank you for the 11 bits. Currently trying to convince myself that I don't need Windsong's new garment. Oh, it's really good though, and but you've never bought any of the garments, right? So should you stay strong? She's a vampire hunter. Vampire hunter. But you've also, I was telling Laura the other day, I was really surprised that you've never bought any of them because you've been playing this game for so long. Once I have played a free game for a certain period of time, I'm like, okay, I'm allowed to spend money on this. Because clearly I like it enough. I cannot go crazy, but... And with this, between gas stations and restaurants, usually hit up at least 15 or 20 a night. In my second job, I have to wear a mask. There's no way I would feel safe around my son without doing so. That's so valid. Vapid Diablo 4 is on sale. You've been spending so much on games. And I'm about to buy these Overwatch skins. Ugh. It's that time of year. Like, everything's on sale. Everything is tempting. I feel the same way. Okay, good to know, Ryun. It is specifically a Polish thing. You operate a food establishment that prepares potentially hazardous food. You must employ at least one certified safety food. One. Okay, so my manager has had that. So then we're fine. Thanks for checking, Matteo. I think if the game had more multiplayer stuff, I would have. I enjoy games more when I play them with other people. But I have P5 Winsong and I don't have a skin for her. If you want to get it, Anne, I support you. I'm so sorry because I'm an enabler. So if you ever want to buy something, like you should only ever ask me about it if you really want to buy it. I know you weren't asking me specifically, but I'm just letting you know. Letting you know I'm an enabler, unless you tell me to tell you that you shouldn't buy it. And then I'll do that for you, you know. Just here to be honest. Christmas, I have an excuse. I love an excuse. Laura, did you get it? Did you get it? And with this, as a former food safety certified restaurant manager, you only technically needed to be certified if you were handling raw food that had to be temperature safe. Oh yeah, that's interesting. And I assume, again, that was like in the state that you were in, but I never have to handle raw food, thankfully. Lusty cat espresso beans, hey! Honestly, I was just curious. Me too. I'm close to being done with this place. Venture is one of the more expensive, which hurts, but also I'm glad for them. How much are they? Laura, how much are they? Laura has like sort of committed to buying every Venture skin, James, hi, welcome in. Thanks for doing your daily fishbone. We're currently decorating a house in Animal Crossing. Slowly getting it together. I feel like it's almost ready, but not quite. Maybe I need a couple chairs here. I'm just like finding the last couple items. Got the bundle for 2,600 coins, okay. Miwa, thank you for the 11 bits and this very sweet photo of Tate lying on his side. He just looks so fluffy. We turned on ACNH again. Let's go, James. What are you doing in the game? What have you been up to in ACNH? But the one Overwatch skin I regret not getting was the Red Cross Mercy skin, but it was like 20 bucks. I know, I feel that. I feel that. I wonder if there's one specific one that I regret not getting. Off the top of my head, no. Oh, Miwa, thank you. He's so cute. This is Tate laying on top of our radiator in our bedroom, curled up in the curtains. Thank you for redeeming that. Have a good time making nachos, and you think about that Windsong skin. Said I would not turn it on after the update. Just gonna run around. Yes, Miwa, thank you for treating us. Rainbow, you finished your semester finally, and to reward yourself, you started a town on Animal Crossing GameCube. Finally got yourself a copy of the game. That's awesome. That's a great reward. Super duper nice. Okay, well, I added some seating. I still feel like we need a little bit more wall art. It's so hard to have enough. We got our first Tate dupe of the night. Earless cat, which is a really good one if we're gonna have to get a duplicate photo. We have about 50 Tate photos in the folder. At some point I'll have to add even more because I do be taking great photos of him every day. Handsome son I have. But James, I'm glad you are getting back into it. I'm always supportive of going back to your Animal Crossing roots. Could have like a poster of Wolfgang. I don't know if that's a little weird though. It's giving old man Yowie. I burnt the top of my mouth a little bit earlier, unfortunately. Very sad for me. What was I eating? Oh, I had oven pizza before stream. Bye, Mattio. It was so fun to chill. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being silly and talking about food safety and stuff with us. I appreciated it. Wow. Another gorgeous image of Tate. Really looking his best there. But I love Animal Crossing on the GameCube, so I hope you have so much fun playing some of that. What a good game. So cozy. Okay, maybe he'd have a boomerang. It's a little random. Oh, I make a cameo in this one. Here's Tate grooming himself on top of my head as I was just waking up from sleep. Kind of rude, right? Amethyst, yes. You must have missed it, but we did look at the code and it was very cool. And I did freak out about the fact that it was Genshin Impact related. So thank you for recommending it. I didn't end up using it, but I think if I hadn't gone with the one that I did, if I hadn't done it the way that I did, that would have been a great alternative. Used to have a copy back in the day. It's been lost for over a decade at this point. Oh, I'm glad you got a new one at long last. I feel you. I had a copy as a kid, but my mom sold it at some point. Unfortunately. So I had to buy a new copy in adulthood. But hey, you know, it's better than not having it. B is secretly Tate in costume. Hey, that's photographic image. That is a photographic image proofing. I can't speak. Oh my god. You really caught me with that one. That photo proves that we're not the same person. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, we're almost done with this build, but I haven't actually taken a real break tonight, so I'm gonna BRB. We have ads starting very shortly. I'm gonna disappear for 3 minutes. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna grab some more water, and I'll see you very shortly. BRB. Hello and welcome back from the break. I did grab a fresh water bottle. I wanted a snack, but we don't really have any snacks right now, so I guess I'll live. I went through them all. We'll have to restock. Laura is currently playing Overwatch as Toph Venture. Big news. Huge day to be Laura. James, nothing to do except run around. So wait, were you planning on waiting to play until after the update comes out? Correct. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. I understand. Part of me, like, there are certain things I know that are gonna change, like being able to hold trees in your inventory and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm just ready to have that ability now. What do you mean I have to wait until the update comes out? What do you need a snack when we've got you right here. I'm your snack. Because I need that snack. You cannot replace snacks for me. We had such good snacks. They're just all gone now. It's a tragedy. I think I'll hang this shelf. Perhaps. Little close to the light. Might shift it over a little bit. I'm being trailed by a creature while I make nachos. And he's crying at me. Ollie, I'm afraid to inform you, you can't have nachos. I'm sorry, sir. This is so sad for Ollie. Sir, please understand. It is not allowed. Pets, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. And what's up with that? Just like Tate for real, who was yelling at me as I walked through my kitchen to get my water. He loves to like frustratedly be like and run. I guess to let us know that he's irritated. It's like, and no one's feeding me. I've been forgotten. Got into Overwatch. The first thing I see is Space Laura has invited you. Let's go. The night's just getting started, baby. Okay, I like this. This is definitely like a youthful feeling home for the character that I'm making it for. But at the same time, like I said, he's a bartender. I feel like he's probably pretty chill. I don't know that he's giving like fancy man, bougie man. Thanks, Chaos. Oh, he just stares. And you know what he wants. You know. I'm thinking of getting like a paper bag or something to set on the ground. Just like another little cluttery accessory item to have around. Low-key, after stream, am I gonna be making myself an espresso? I might. I try not to have caffeine when I'm on my period because it makes my cramps worse. But I'm like, maybe it's been enough days. I'm just craving it. Sounds very delicious. Okay, I've been thinking about like the paper shopping bag. Shopping bag. Bard jumped here. Oh my god, that was a crazy jump scare. One time I could not afford the throne and had a friend buy it. And then for some reason the friend gifted it to me. Oh, that's very nice of them. Laura, you know what I need? 600 coins for the BP. So I'm gonna grab this season pass for the last shards for Junkrat. Let's go! Bard, how are you doing? I hope you are doing okay on this fine Tuesday. Great to see you as always. I'm just here in Animal Crossing looking for an item. Wondering if it's around, wondering if it's something I have ever picked up on this island. Oh, the sturdy paper bag! That's what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Mostly just thinking about where to put it. Okay, I think that looks nice. I'm like, do I put something on one of the chairs? I think it's a nice place to have a little bit of clutter on a chair. But I don't know if I have any item that feels quite right to live there. Some chips. Just falling out. This place, like, it feels youthful but classy. You know every item in this game. I would say I'm pretty familiar with every item in this game. Maybe not like exactly. Some people are definitely more familiar with every item in this game than me, but they live in my brain. It gives male living space, but kind of fancy. Well said, Ryuin, well said. Well articulated. That's exactly what I'm going for here. This is a very nice male living space we're in. Ooh, maybe he's writing a novel. Maybe he's storyboarding. I kind of like that. Does it make the most sense? Like, not necessarily, but I like it anyway. Okay, I think it's done. I think this is the place. Fancy little male living space. A place he's lived for many years. Cozy hovel, but he's taking good care of it. He's put a lot of effort into it. Okay, I'm all done, Mr. Tom Nook. Yay! Another house done. Making a lot of island progress. Part of the reason, aside from the fact that I just didn't think it was a good reason to start a story game this week, that we're playing double Animal Crossing, is that I just want to make a lot more island progress. And I know stuff about male living spaces because I don't have a bed frame. Valid. I used ult and immediately got killed. Oh my god, Arctic, I'm so sorry. Ain't that just the way? Guys, we got my cousin hooked on Overwatch. He asked me to play yesterday or the day before, and I couldn't, unfortunately, but I wanted to. Hi, Briar. Thanks for redeeming a daily fishbone. I appreciate you. Brim, I really hope the 2026 Warped Tour lineup will be amazing. I hope so too. You like so many bands that I bet at least a good handful will be there that you'll be excited about. Even if like some of the headliners or something aren't your favorite, I know there will be some people you'll be glad to see. Brim, have you been to California before? Or is this your first time going? There were bands that played this year and sucked. Yeah, I could definitely see there being some bands you really don't like. You've never been? I hope you like it. I really like California. Had a bed frame your whole life, but when you turned 18, you were like, let's try not having one. You like it way more now. Maybe in the future you could have like a bed frame that was like really low, like a super low to the ground one. Maybe just like a platform, you know what I mean? Hi, Mac. Welcome in. Thanks for redeeming your daily fishbone. How are you doing today? Great to see you as always. Originally we were gonna stay in San Francisco, but from there to Long Beach, where Warped Tour is, oh my god, it's 11 hours. That's crazy. I did not expect that to be so long. They're staying in LA instead, since it's an hour. Oh, I didn't realize there was so much distance there. We're on a little PC project. Excited to be able to do some things going forward. I'm curious for details if you'd like to share, but no pressure. So I skipped to the next day in Animal Crossing. Really love Hikomori vibes aesthetic. I don't know what that is, so I have to look that up. I think the beta fish is very off here in ACNH. What do you mean? You think it like doesn't look like a real beta fish? I feel like it definitely looks like a little fancy for a beta fish. Hikomori vibes. The feeling and lifestyle of extreme social withdrawal, where someone isolates themselves for months or years, avoiding society due to intense pressure, shame, or fear, often staying in their room with digital escapism. You know what? Valid. Valid vibes. They put beta fish in the tank with other fish. They're very territorial IRL. That's true. That is off. They definitely would only make sense like being on their own. What's going on, Animal Crossing? Well, I'm excited to hear how you like LA, Brim. I really love LA. So I hope you like it too. Not everybody likes it. I'm not all like that, but kinda. I mean, it matches up with other things that you've said. Hey, I support your hikomori lifestyle. Welcome back, Charlie. Thank you for lurking while you were away. It's great to see you. Now that I have VIP, I don't know what to strive for. I'm aimless. I know, Ant. Ant, do you have any like huge redeem requests? any like very expensive redeem ideas? I am going to add a redeem that lets you add something to the Wheel of Fashion, and that's going to be pretty expensive, but not as expensive as VIP. I'm not sure. I must consider. Okay, I'm open. I'm open to ideas. Okay. So I wanted to see the house that we decorated. Hey Cruzal, good morning to you. How's it going? You were gifted a sub earlier. Congratulations. But we have La Boomba on the wheel. Well, all of you petitioned for that, so I did allow it in this instance. But generally, people will need to redeem. Ryun, you didn't get to see earlier, but here is the new and improved Abyss. It is larger. It is in Charger. I think it looks pretty good. I feel like it, you know, the edit sort of thing that it could use is just more neon brightness in the area, but I generally like it. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I hope you slept well. No, not you. Why did I do that? I'm idealist. I'm making nachos at 9 p.m. Don't make me think thoughts. Okay, well, you don't have to. You can never come up with an idea ever in your life, and I won't mind. I was just curious. If you would like something else to strive for, and you have a thought, let me know. Cosplay redeem, true, real, good idea, just in general. Slept great. It's currently 2:24 a.m. Oh, well, good early morning. And Frustrated, thank you for letting us know you're still here. Oh, let's say hi to Kid. Tired of us using the same old reactions? You're in luck. Here, we're getting a new one. Smirking. The smirk is really good. Nachos at 9. That'd be a great idea for a podcast. I agree with that. Judgment outfits, no cap. Oh my god, I would be curious to do that. I'd have to do some judgment research. Let's go say hi to Fauna too. How are things, dearie? Still struggling to come up with a last-minute dinner plan. Fauna, I swear you said that to me yesterday. But that's okay. You could be struggling every day. It's fine. Be in a Majima outfit. Let's go. Well, here's the house we decorated yesterday. It's looking good and fine, I think. I think it looks a little dignified, to be honest, compared to like this place. Little put together, but like maybe in decorating the town, it'll look better. Band concert is tomorrow. Charlie, good luck. You got this. I believe in you. I understand. I'm definitely like a girly who gets stage fright, but you've been practicing for this. I'm sure you'll do great. Let's see what KK track we got here today. Miwa, thank you for this gorgeous Tate photo. It's called Skrunkly. He looks so wonderful there. Wow, he's so close. And you love that, right? Okay, we already own Only Me, but I'm gonna order another one to hang on the wall. BB, that's me. Me with a crying emote. Got stage fright so much as a kid. Me too. 6 foot Tate, absolutely 6 feet tall. I love all the amazing discoveries I make on my walks, like cute flowers and places to hide things. Second dupe of the night. We've got Tate on his shrimp. Shrimping out. This dusty shrimp. And thank you, Rainbow, for contributing. Thank you for redeeming a Tate photo. I appreciate that. My band director decided to slow the tempo down so much today. A little close to the show for that. Did not get stage fright when I was in all the school musicals as like a 9-year-old. Wait, that's so cool though. I would love to not have stage fright. Miwa, thank you for the Tate photo of Tate laying on Laura's phone, looking annoyed, looking like, what's the problem? Like I'm laying on a bed that you provided for me? Is something wrong? Tate is so easily offended. It was Blackbeard the pirate once? Don't remember the rest of them. Oh my god, Aunt, that's really giving me being Captain Ahab from Moby Dick. Very twinny. Why does it play that dissonant key? So I think that's the town tune we made. What did you perform for in the past that you got stage fright? So I went to a theater high school, high and middle, and I mostly went for costume design, but I tried to do some acting and give me a lot of anxiety, or even reading in class. Like I also took I also took like theater camps and stuff as a youth. Those stress me out. Rewan, is anyone going to see the new Avatar movie? I was asking Laura about it today. We actually didn't like the last one, The Way of Water. We saw it with Bo, Fairy Clown from chat. We saw it together in person. It was our first time hanging out outside of being coworkers. And unfortunately, she really didn't like it. I think I liked it okay, but it dragged on a little long. But yeah, I'd say I have like negative feelings about it. Like funny negative feelings though. But I kind of want to see the new one because James Cameron is very anti-AI and like has made statements about how like, you know, only humans could have made this movie. And that just brings me joy. So I kind of want to like be supportive of that, I guess. And yeah, I was Captain Ahab in Moby Dick in the 8th grade. Pretty cool. Why do people like Avatar the movie? I haven't seen it, but everything I've heard about it makes it seem kind of gross. So I feel like it's really the world that people like. To be honest, like that's what everybody finds so fascinating, the world building. But it's true, you know, I think when it came out, people had different media literacy than they do now. But like, I feel like they couldn't make the first Avatar now. Like it wouldn't be read the same way, if that makes sense. The sequel was okay, but it was kind of just like the same story being retold in a different way. So that didn't really hit for me personally. But I still like kind of enjoyed watching it. Oh, James, even if people start clapping, I start to freak out. Yeah, I know. I don't like to be the center of attention. It gives me anxiety. I'm like, don't look at me. Captain B. I love that you played a similar role though, Ant. That's really good. I haven't even seen the last one, but they played the trailer before the JJK movie you were seeing and it got you hyped. Seeing it in IMAX seems like a fun time. Yeah, I do think it's the world. Like, I think about how they have an Avatar area at Disney, and it's like, are any of the characters really featured there? No. Does anybody really care about them? I don't think so. But the world is beautiful. And seeing it there at Disney is very beautiful. So, yeah, I guess that's where I'm coming from with it, and I assume that's where other people are coming from too. When people would clap, I would just want to run off stage. That was me during violin. That's so fair. Miwa, thank you for the 11 bits for the winky face from Tate. There he is, winking at us all. Saying, hey. Hey, y'all. Laura's really enjoying this top skin. Yay, I'm so glad. It makes me so happy. Let's go Space Laura. I'm in the middle of the stage for the concert. I'm scared. Oh, Charlie, you got this. You got this. Just be yourself. Just have a good time. You know, I think that's what it's about, you know, having a nice time, enjoying yourself. I think it's because I grew up doing recitals and stuff for the music school you were in. Won an award once too. Don't know what happened there. Do you feel like you're not musically talented, Ant? Is that why you don't know what happened there? Okay, I kind of want to put a giant vine here, but I don't know if I can fit it. I was just like 7. Okay. A very impressive 7-year-old. I'm hearing. I've never like taken band or anything, so I haven't done any kind of instrument performances, just like acting. When I was a kid, when I was age 5, I really wanted to be an actress. That was my goal, and I would like perform for my family members and stuff. That's what I always wanted to be. So I took a lot of like acting classes when I was really little. But then I realized I was shy. And that probably wouldn't work out for me. So then I decided I wanted to be a fashion designer. And I feel like later I like kind of had regrets and was like, oh, maybe I did want to be an actress. Like maybe that was true. But then my mom was like, well, you decided you want to be a fashion designer now. So I think you need to stick to that. And I was like, okay, if you say so. But I did love acting. Band is on top vibes. I'm glad you enjoy band. Cousins are forced to play instruments by their parents. I'm sorry for them. It's a tough line. Like I think about being a parent and being like, oh, like some kids are like, I wish my parents forced me to do X, Y, Z when I was little so that I would be talented now. Like I feel like my sister is kind of like that. She's like, why didn't our parents force me to do ballet? Then I would know how to do ballet. And it's like, well, I don't think you would have wanted to do ballet when you were young. Like you would have been pretty annoyed. My parents put me in a lot of like different camps and stuff when I was little, but I think I just didn't enjoy any of them very much. So eventually they stopped making me do it. I just wanted to play a video game. Games, they were forced to play instruments. Siblings played piano. Didn't start your instrument until this summer. Literally learned it in like a month. Well, how do you feel about that, Charlie? Do you feel okay? Do you wish you had gotten into it earlier, or do you think it's fine? Forced to do sports as a kid for a little bit, and I hated it. The only thing I liked was being goalie, but I never picked it. Got picked for it because you're so short. Aw. Yeah, I don't know. I think that when I have, if I ever have a kid, I feel like what I would do for them is I'd be like, look at this video of people playing soccer. You want to do that? Does it seem like fun? And if they were like, yeah, then I'd sign them up for something. And then if they wanted to not do it anymore, I'd be like, it's fine. It's okay. It's up to you. But then like, then you're not learning that skill anymore. Is that okay with you? And like, you know, they can only understand that so much, but I don't know. I hated being forced to do things as a kid. And I feel like because I didn't want to do them, I didn't do them well. I didn't try. So what's the point? It was like wasted my time. There isn't a simple solution to this. The kid probably doesn't want to do anything other than gaming and hanging out, so you should inspire them. But they shouldn't be forced if they're tired and they don't want to do it. It makes total sense for you, and I agree. Does that mean that we can call you Queen Bee? You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Yeah, for sure. Think you're better than, well, I'm glad that you think you're better than that, Charlie. Hopefully you can prove that. I feel like I'd make a massive list of things and be like, hey, I want you to learn something. I'll even do it with you. Just pick something. And if they hated it, then I'd be like, okay, cool, you tried. I agree. Brib, thank you for the collective hugs. We collectively hug you back. But yeah, I guess like, I think that's something that's tough is I feel like sometimes parents just pick something for their kid. They're like, you're gonna be really into this. And I think that's what I wouldn't want to do. I'd be like, I'd wait until they seemed like they were naturally interested in something. And then I'd be like, do you want to do more of that? Would you like that? For you and your 8-year-old cousin wants to play Steal a Brain Rot, but your uncle is now like, you're playing the guitar. That's valid to a point. My kids will never be allowed to play Roblox, so. Steal a Brain Rot will be thoroughly banned in my house. No brain rots will be stolen. think going into it with huge expectations for your kid will be like that they'll like it immediately. It's a recipe for failure, yeah. No Roblox! No Roblox for my kid. Mm-mm. I think it's also tough because a lot of parents are like, oh, I want my kid to like be better than me, which I can understand to a point, but it's like, do you want that for them or do you want that for you? And that can create a lot of pressure. Being like, I want you to learn the violin because I didn't learn the violin, and I want you to be a star violin player and play in stadiums and in concerts, and like then it's too much. I feel like you just can't make it about you. Gotta make it about your kid. Arctic, your mom realized afterwards that making you do extracurriculars for the reason of future purposes was not a good idea, and now I'm their tech kid. See what happens when you let him just live. The only Roblox game I play is Item Asylum. It's a silly, brain-rotless PvP game. I definitely don't think all Roblox games are bad, but I think it seems like hard to regulate and easy to like play whatever, especially if you have friends who are like, oh, do you play Roblox? You want to steal some brain rots with me? But I think if you're of a certain age, you know, you do your thing. No shade to the Roblox players. Not for my kids though. Hot take, but I think if I have kids, I would rather start them out on older consoles. That's the way I feel too, Mac. I'd love to start my kid out on a Game Boy and then like move them up over time. Yeah, I think it's too bad when people are like, I just think my kid would like this one thing. But it's like, dude, are you sure? Why do you think that? Arctic, all I'm saying is you let me make the decisions, and now I'm on the path of getting a degree in management and going towards a job in a tech firm. I'm glad it's worked out for you. I haven't heard of that game, Brim, but I have to make some assumptions about it. What is steal a brain rot? Should I look it up? It's fine if you do look it up. I'd say it's neutral. It's a game that is like the most played game right now because all the kids are playing it. And the premise is just that there are like, you know, there are a bunch of like brain rot characters like Ballerina Cappuccina. And people are like collecting them and like building a base full of their brain rot characters. But then anybody else can come into your base and steal your brain rots. So you can kind of become like rich and steal a brain rot. Oh, Dobie, no thinking on this island. We are thoughtless here. Empty your mind. Screwed up all my violin recitals as a kid. Like I just got on stage, played my piece, and after I'm done, ran away back to my seat. James, that's so fair. But yeah, there's so many good games on like the 3DS and the Game Boy. Would love to put my kids on those. We are thoughtless here. Oh my god, I found something I didn't have in the museum. Time to donate it. I wonder if this is the last one. I always wonder this. A brachio chest. Okay, the Brachiosaurus is done. Does that mean anything else? Tell me nothing about it, please. Nope. Okay, wasn't the last one. Bye, Charlie. Good luck at your recital. Just hope they'll be okay, my cousins. They won't have... Yeah. I hope they'll be okay too. You know, I think life is really hard. I think raising a kid is really hard. And I think there are so many different like factors that go into something like that. But I think all you can do is hope the best for them and be kind to them and set a good example. Which more modern consoles had games that function without internet connection? I know, me too. That whole having to be connected to the internet all the time is pretty annoying. Pretty irritating. Anything else? Anything else? You installed a custom OS that allows you to dump backups of games onto your PC and emulate them, saving wear on actual hardware and media. Thought it may be a good way to add variety. You found about an hour and a half is good per game to me, at least. Okay, interesting. I'm excited to see how that goes for you. Life as a kid is also harder than, yeah, life being a kid is so hard. Super duper hard. I feel like a lot of people forget, but I remember being a kid and it was hard. Yeah. Oh my god. So Brim, when you have kids, can you promise me something? Can you promise me that you'll let them play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival? Yeah, the eShop on the Switch has all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Brim, come on, your kids are gonna love it. They're gonna have a great time. They're gonna thank you forever. Probably like the Wii Mini, the last model, which, funny enough, originally only came out in Canada before it came to the United States. It came with Mario Kart. Basically, it was worth it. That's cool. No, since you'll be a hag by then with a 6-second memory. I will not. I will not. I'll still be so youthful and cool and fun. I think you mean. Yes, I hated running the mile. Oh my god. I was the kind of person who had to be an edgelord and didn't run. I was against running, so I just walked it. Your PSP has 12 gaming systems and over 600 games. Oh my god, that's awesome chaos. No, I'm not an edgelord. Yeah, me too, me too. Me too, Ant. I guess maybe some people feel like being a kid wasn't hard because like maybe it wasn't hard for them. I don't know. Like I think about my parents and there are a lot of like aspects of their childhood that they romanticize. Or at least they did like as they were raising me. So I don't know. Arctic, that would be terrifying. That is something I would do. I don't know, Laura. I don't know if I could see you taking the time to go stand scarily behind me for the bit. Can't run more than like 5 to 10 minutes. So at least I had a medical reason to be an edgelord, question mark? I didn't, I just was one. Maybe I'm already back there. Me neither, Brim. The thing I really don't like about minors having relationships, which like they can, it is fine, but I don't like how heavily the media pushes like getting into a relationship when you're like 12. That bothered me a lot as a kid because I feel like it creates the expectation that like you should be caring about romance from an extremely young age, whereas like really you should just be existing. Just be getting by. Trying to get good grades. Yeah, definitely Brim. Yes, we hate heteronormativity. We hate it. All right, I'm looking for various things to just like put around my island because I'm kind of just running around right now. I'm like, what to decorate with? What to place? Got another giant vine I could potentially use. And I love the leaf campfires. Very good item. Anything else? Anything else? Just kind of like finding things to clutter up the world. Listen, lady, your boobs ain't got nothing on, metal. Experience of being a neurodivergent kid is particularly strange, I think. Yeah. We love you, Ryuin. Exclamation point hugs for you. Have my one like playground area, and I'm thinking about if I should add anything to it because I have a bunch of various playgroundy items, but I think it's fine. Picked up some log stakes, hugely important. But yeah, I don't know. Moral of the story, growing up is pretty hard. Society doesn't make it easier. I think that's part of the reason why I enjoy having a younger audience on here. Why I'm always down for the youths. Why I like being PG-13, because I know how hard it is being younger. And especially being queer or neurodivergent, and like, I think it's so important to make safe spaces for young people too. I was always confused when I was younger because some neurodivergent folk were seen as like easy targets to bully. Some were seen as weird and scary despite having the same conditions. Yeah. It's all strange. I always think about like how impactful it would have been to me, like if the streamer who inspired me to start streaming, Luxy Games, who I really liked because she's gay married, or she was. And I was so like delighted and inspired by that. But like I had gotten to see that as a kid. I think that would have made things a lot easier for me. Like knowing that that kind of thing is okay. Would have saved me from a lot of strife. think I might move this tree and put a giant vine. Ooh, or I could put the giant vine like way up here, maybe. Why doesn't the emote work on mobile? Hateful. I don't know. I don't know if a kid's watching you on their AR reality glasses will be like, she's cool. I might be too old for them in 2034. And thank you guys. I'm glad to be here. But yeah, I'm grateful for the internet in the way that like it definitely helps with building queer communities. Like I think about even having like Instagram or TikTok and you just get to see like so many more queer people than you would have like when I was a kid. And that is quite nice. In 2034, B will be almost 40. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Gonna be like a really youthful, glowing 40. I will be living forever, so don't think I'm going anywhere, guys. Me when I get my consciousness uploaded to a microchip. It's giving Soma. It's giving horror, but like, am I here for it? Yes. Upload my consciousness to a microchip. Maybe it'll be fine. Okay, this area is definitely already feeling pretty good, pretty nice. I'm excited for there to be a bunch of rocks here. I think that will add a lot to it. It's giving awesome sauce. Oh God, not awesome sauce. I need to start making Widowmaker when I do my Widowmaker voice. Say every pony. Evely pony. Like, isn't that just fun? Isn't that just fun? Put B in a microchip and have her around in my brain. Oh my God, true. It is giving Johnny Silverhand. Yep, I'll just hang out. I'll just be around. I'll just like materialize sometimes, say something, dissipate again. Yeah, that's true. It would actually be kind of scary to have Laura be in your brain. I don't know that I'd want that. I mean, I would, but you'd see some things. Laura microchip, please, I'm trying to stream. No one should be in my brain. I shouldn't even be in there, TBH. Evacuate me from my brain, please. Okay, I think I'll put a little clothesline pole back there. That's a nice detail. I don't know how we've gotten to the conversation in stream, but I'm glad we're here. You know, I feel like this happens sometimes, especially during Animal Crossing streams. Like, people just be saying things. I don't know. We're just out here being silly. And then sometimes being serious, I guess. Fun little combo. Nobody. Laura in your mind at 3 a.m. Devon! Baby! Literally. Does Laura still? No, Laura lost the normal schedule. I'm sorry to say. Laura was on a regular sleep schedule for the first time, like ever in her life, when we came back from Japan, but it did not last. So sorry to Laura. It just like, I don't know when it happened. One day Laura was just like, I think it's gone. I think it left. Now I can stay up all night all of a sudden. I don't know. How did this happen? Now I feel bad that I complained about it. Help, please help. I'm being held hostage. Got Americanized again. Yeah, she did. I blame myself in part. I came back here and immediately did not try to have a normal sleep schedule, so. Can't relate. Internal clock went America. Yep. It said that exactly. Okay, I'm trying to drop off a little park clock here. Might be kind of a weird spot. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll leave it there for now. Ooh, Laura getting play of the game, and we're not even there to see it. I love to hear it though. Okay, put some lights around. I'm mostly using this street light, but I just put a different kind one place. I don't know if that's gonna be okay. We'll see. I'm sorry about the pregnant man emoji. It's okay. I like it, actually. Who's thinking? Bella, why are we thinking? Oh, a quilted jacket? Sure. Laura, are you here to disagree about your brain? James, I also really want to go to Japan again sometime. Really, I would love to make it like an annual trip that I go on personally, but I need to learn some Japanese before I start doing that. Cannot get sucked into Overwatch. Valid. That's okay. I'm sure there will be another night. There'll be another day. There will be another time for more Overwatching. Rib, you had therapy yesterday. I'm so glad you guys go to therapy. I'm proud of all of you for doing that. I feel like therapy is the best thing I ever did for myself in my life. Back when I was on my dad's insurance, hey! Okay, I'm snoozing the ads so that we can raid out because it is 10 o'clock. We probably should. Since I haven't streamed in a few days, I'm like tempted to go longer, but I'll be live again tomorrow and we'll be playing more of this game, so it's okay. Language studying streams, I would do that. There are some Japanese learning games that I would totally play on stream. Bard, thank you for lurking. Thank you for existing in the shadows. I appreciate you, as always. And James, you'd still go to the UK again for sure, as they speak English. Yeah, it does make traveling there generally easier. We're meditating. Let me enable you. Encore, encore. Thank you for enabling me, but no, it's okay. I make the sweetest background noise. I'm glad. Isaac, thank you for being here too. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. Let's go to my home screen. Let's go to my main screen. But yes, like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow at the same time, same place, 6 p.m. I tried, everyone. Thank you for the effort. Bye, Sugar. Thank you for lurking. Bye, Amethyst. I saw the balloon. I should get it, but I might not. We'll see. It's less precious to me since I treasure Island. Thanks, Aunt. I missed all you guys too. See you tomorrow. But yes, the schedule for the rest of this week is tomorrow. We play more Animal Crossing. Friday, we fashion Friday. We spin the wheel of fashion. We see what we're designing. It's wild. It's crazy. Anything could happen. Last week, Bellhops did. And then Saturday, we're having an afternoon baking stream where I'm going to be making Christmas cookies at 2 p.m. and I'm excited. Amethyst, thank you for the raid command. I appreciate it. But yes, this is my last big full week before I'll be gone for like 6 days visiting my family for Christmas. So let's enjoy it. Let's soak it in. Let's have a good week, everybody. And yes, I'd love to see your mansion, Sugar, for sure. Hit us up about that. Let's see where we're going. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh my god. This is Beautiful Dead from Danganronpa. If you don't know, Danganronpa has my favorite music in any game ever. I love it so much. I think it is expressive of me as a person. So time to actually just sit here and listen to this song. Okay, that sounds good, Sugar. Let's see who I'm following who's on. Let's see. Oh my gosh, someone is playing a game called Nekopara Catboy's Paradise. But it's Verilog, who we rated before, who primarily speaks Spanish. So I always feel kind of bad rating into someone stream who doesn't mostly speak English. It's just awkward. Do do do. Do do do. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? No, it's okay. Let's rate Cinemelia. Cinemelia has rated us before, so I don't think I have ever rated them, but they are a cool, nice person who's playing some some Dreamlight Valley. They both have Valley in the name. We'll go there. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody rest. Everybody take care of yourselves. I love you. Drink some water. Listen to some fun music. And feel alive. And I'll see you around.